We have made it, folks. The NBA Finals are upon us. Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, ready to go in just about 30 minutes in Game 1. TD Garden will be where Game 1 is being played. Welcome into NBA Now. Welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. We are live on both channels, just hanging out. I am Nic Rohloff. We have Cullen Brown alongside us for the ride. Countdown to tip-off 20 minutes away, so we have a little bit of a pregame to get to, but I'm glad everyone can join us here on this Thursday evening as we only have maybe 4 games left. I mean, this series is probably going to go more than 4, but we don't have a lot of NBA basketball left, folks. And let's get the party started by getting the chat rate flowing, letting people know, letting YouTube know that we're having a good time over here so more people can join us. Let me know where you're watching from. Shout out your city for me down in the comment section. I got both live chats pulled up, so we're going to be able to see NBA Now, we're going to be able to see the Heat Report. I see Hot Dog, Kenny Allen, Daniel Berry, BBAC, Time and the Buckeye, Heat Lifer 2. Let's freaking go. We got a lot of the real ones already in the building. Joe Lawton, my guy, is watching from England. Continue to shout out your city for me down below. You will get a shout out. I'm like, what do they call it, Cullen, with the eyes going in different ways? What do they call it there?
What do you mean? Like you see all?
Yeah, like side-eye? Like
side-eye, I guess.
The eyes look odd or something?
You got your third eye? I don't know.
I don't know. Either way, I got everything. I see BB's from Florida. Gene Paul's from Lebanon? Same thing, kind of, I think. I don't know. I don't know anything around here. Richard Lee, my guy's in the building. He's watching from Dallas, Texas. Let's ride. Richard Lee, how fired up are you for your Boston Celtics? Just kidding. Your Dallas Mavericks. I know you're a Mavericks fan, my guy Richard Lee. And we already got a super chat, too, on the Heat Report. This is just my guy Joe Lawton. Cullen, time to bring back the conversation. This is pounds, correct?
That is pounds,
yes.
This
is pounds.
That is pounds.
And by the way, pounds is still apparently and allegedly more than the U.S. dollar. That's what I'm getting here because he said it at $2 on pounds. Yet it came in at $2.55 on the U.S. dollar, so it looks. Wait, no, that means the pound is worth more, right?
I think so.
That's kind of what that means.
Yeah.
We'll get that on screen here in just a second. But continue to shout out your city for me. If you want to get shouted out on the channel, we're going to be here. We're going to be having a party all night long, so get a shout out here. Send in your city. West Palm Beach for Heat Lifer 2. 30 people watching on NBA Now and 15 on the Heat Report. We're doing something new on the Heat Report. We've never done this. We're just live hanging out, watching the game as Heat fans, breaking it down like we would as a normal Heat watch party, but we'll also have some conversations about the Heat if there's questions asked and super chats, but we're going to focus on the game tonight as we are about 24 minutes away from getting underway in TD Garden. So continue to shout out your city for me down below. Oh, I'm glad that we got here, man. Like it really is. Like there is just too much time off in between games. Think how much was it? Like a week and a half. Think about this, Cullen. We had when was the last? It was Game 5. When was that? A week and a half ago? At least a week, right?
It's been at least 9 days.
Okay, the Celtics have not played in so long. Like you actually do have to wonder if there's going to be any rust by the Boston Celtics in this game. Like they have not played. Let me get the exact date. Should have probably known this beforehand, but we got Blake saying Jacksonville go Mavs. I know a lot of Heat fans are rooting for the Mavericks over the Celtics. It'll be intriguing to see who, if they were May 27th. So that is 10 days. That is, I think that's how it works. 10 days in between games for the Celtics. You wonder if there's going to be rust there. Kristaps Porzingis, though, is back for Boston. He is in the lineup, but he is not starting. Porzingis will be coming off the bench. Al Horford remains the starter for the Celtics. Porzingis dealing with that calf injury, has not played since April 29th when he got injured against the Miami Heat in the first round, but he is returning for the C's. Jay the Fox is in the building, says, as a Heat fan, go Mavs. Heat Lifer 2 says, who you got, Rolly? I refuse to make a pick, but if I'm forced to make a pick, I will pick the Mavericks in 6. I don't know if that's my personal bias coming through here, as I'm hoping that is going to be the case, but I do think the Celtics, they've been effing around a little bit too much. When you look at what they've done in the postseason, they've gotten a lot of luck from injury. In the Pacers series, they were trailing in the final 5 minutes of that series in 3 out of the 4 games. The Pacers had generational choke jobs. You fall behind 4 or 5 points with 4 minutes to go against the Dallas Mavericks. Luke and Kyrie ain't going to choke, man. They're going to put you away. So you definitely can't fall behind like they have. And I think that's why Dallas is going to be able to get the series win. More to talk to here in just a second, but we are sponsored by Prize Picks. So make sure you get started by the #1 daily fantasy sports app and platform out there. I play Prize Picks on a daily basis, and I could not be more excited to share this opportunity with you, because right now you can get a first deposit match up to $100. Yes, you heard that correctly when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS or use code CLNS. You could play these NBA Finals right now, because the Finals just mean more on Prize Picks. Become part of the action today with star players. You get boosted payouts on select basketball stars that you can't just find anywhere else. I got my entry today. I put this in a while ago, so I didn't take advantage of the Jason Tatum boost. Shame on me. But more than Daniel Gafford, 6 rebounds. More than Derek White, 14.5 points. And less than Jason Tatum, 27.5 points. 3-player entry to win 5 times my money. We'll keep tabs on this entry all game long. But you can turn 10 into 1,000 with picking a lineup in as little as 60 seconds. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections to get those winnings. So go download the app today and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100, or click the link in the live chat and description of today's stream, prizepicks.com/CLNS, to get a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less, that easy, that simple. All right, let me know who you got as well in this game. And really, you can answer this in the series too, right? You can go in a different way with both of these. Who do you think gets the win today? Mavericks type DAL. If you think the Celtics end up winning, we'll focus on today. We'll focus on game 1. DAL for the Mavericks, BOS for the Celtics. Let me know who y'all got down below. Jay the Fox is rocking with the Mavericks. We got Richard Lee. We know he's rocking with the Mavericks. Kenny Allen says, as a Heat fan, I want to root for the Mavericks, but I can see the Celtics winning it all. That's fair. Listen, the Celtics are the better team on paper, but we'll see how it ends up going in the actual game. Joe Lawton says, F. Russell, what's that calling? Either side. So, all right, we're having a little technical difficulties on the super chat, Joe Lawton. Joe sent in $2 and said, "Come on, Mavs." So he is a Heat fan rooting for the Dallas Mavericks, like most Heat fans are. BB's rocking with Dallas. Heat Lifers rocking with Mavericks. So I mean, the Heat fans are rocking with Dallas. That is for sure. But continue to get your votes down below. You know, I'll tell you what, the NBA Now chat it's concerning me. Only 41 people watch it, and no one's really commenting. Oh, there's a comment. Jeff Stamps says Boston, baby. Jeff rooting for the Celtics, or that's who Jeff is picking. Continue to create the conversation and chat. You'll get shout-outs for any comment down below, as I do want to have a conversation about this game. But we do have some super chats to get to, and even though they're not pulling, we will at least shout you out, and hopefully they'll come on screen the next time around. Raul's rocking with Boston too. Any super chat will get on screen once our system and software continues to warm up here. $10 super chat. I'm doing 5 push-ups, so I can either do a lot of push-ups today. I could do little push-ups. It's up to you guys. $20 super chat will get you into the Heat Hall of Fame. My Miami Heat viewers know what that means, but if you're watching on our main chat sports channel, if you want to be recognized as a legend, a Hall of Famer, and get on our Heat Report Hall of Fame ball, $20 can do so. We're very close to getting this entire ball filled out with names. If you want to get on here before this buddy gets filled out, $20 super chat will do that. I'll also take a shot of tequila to welcome you in to the Hall of Fame, 1800 right there. $50 is a beer bong race. I didn't ask Cullen if he was okay with this. I just did it. Hopefully he is. If not, I'll take it down myself. But $50.
I'm down, bro.
We know Cullen's down. $50 super chat is a beer bong race between Cullen and I. I got my Murbanga right here, so put the happy dads, happy moms in there and get chugging. That is tonight's Super Chat menu for Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Duncan's in the building. Says, you bet your ass I'm hanging out with my man Rolly. Did you hear the news about Coach Hurley? I don't think he's a good fit for a veteran team like the Lakers. I agree, Duncan. Quite the stunning news, to be honest. When I woke up to that this morning, I was not a fan of Coach Hurley. Hopefully he returns to UConn. It's not 100% true and confirmed that he's going to Boston or to Los Angeles. I tweeted this out, Duncan. I didn't think that it's a good fit. I don't understand it. Like, to me, if he were to go build a team like Charlotte or Washington that has a lot of young talent, sure. But him with his hard-nosed tactics, energy, coaching Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and some of those other guys, I'm not so sure that's going to really work out, but we'll see if he ends up taking the job. It feels like it's about 65% he will, 35% he won't. There's some reports out there that it's truly 50-50. Nicholas Jenkins says, I'm with Dallas. I'm a diehard Heat fan. Nicholas Jenkins is a Heat fan? Jenkins, if you didn't know this, I am the host of our Heat Report in our Miami Heat channel. If you want a Heat YouTube channel, guess what? We're live there too. So go look up the Heat Report and go subscribe there if you didn't already, Nicholas Jenkins. Major Anthony Nelson says, hello, Rolly. Draft Zach Edey, trade Jimmy for Marketing or Donovan Mitchell. Tyler picks. Major, when are you going to give up on the Zach Edey stuff, man? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Jimmy says, avenge me, Luka. Avenge me, Luka. Okay, let's see here. Where should we go next? Let's get to the like button here. Let's get to the like button. We got 16 people watching on Heat, only 10 likes. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. And on our main Chat Sports NBA Now channel, we got 41 people watching and only 21 likes. A little low there. How about this? Every 100 likes today, I am taking a shot. So like the video to make Rolly drink. If you don't want to like the video because of just why, but if you want to make me take a shot of tequila, and this is going to be every 100 likes on each channel. So if we get 500 likes on the NBA Now, well, guess what? I will take 5 shots. If we get 500 likes on Heat as well, that's another 5 shots. So every 100 likes is a shot of tequila. So hit that thumbs up icon. We're live here for free. Going to be breaking down NBA Finals Game 1. What else could you ask for? Hit that thumbs up button for sure. TTV says best chat sports channel in the world, or best sports channel. Appreciate that, TTV. MM says go Boston. Also, we are in a like battle too. Every 100 likes is a shot, but we're battling it now with Celtics today and Mavericks today because we have those 2 team channels. We have a Celtics team channel. We have a Mavs team channel. And we are going to be battling them today. We are going to be battling them throughout the entire series. And we're going to try to see who can win the award for being the best stream in Chat Sports while these NBA Finals go on. So if you want to help us out, hit that thumbs up icon so we can take down Celtics today and Mavericks today. MM says, I only want the Celtics because I'm a Wolves fan. Tough loss for your T-Wolves. That's tough. I was rooting for y'all. I was rooting for the T-Wolves. I got to be honest, I was hoping they were going to be in the finals. I like Anthony Edwards. He's a good ball player. I have a good time watching him play. But yeah, help us out with our like battle. Let's take down Celtics today and Mavericks today. All right, as we are about 10 minutes away from tip, just around there, who is your biggest X factor for the series? Get your voice down in the comment section. Let it be heard. We're going to be answering what you guys have to say. But who is the biggest X factor? Could be someone on Boston. Could be someone on the Mavericks. It doesn't matter to me. But just let me know who the biggest X factor in this series is. I'm looking at both chats here. Who's going to be the first person to give me that answer? Who's going to give me the first person that we have to talk about? Who is it? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Zach says Ball D. White is the biggest X factor. Cody says, Luka could definitely have a huge impact. My thing is, when I talk about X factors, I don't like talking about star players. So to me, Raul has the right idea here. He said Derek White for Boston, Derek Lively for Dallas. See, that makes a lot of sense here because Derek White, probably the 4th best player on the Celtics. Derek Lively comes off the bench for Dallas. Those 2 guys are guys that aren't getting game planned around. But those guys will have impacts in the series. Duncan says Al Horford as a glass cannon rocking down those boards. I see PJ Washington from Michelle. I see Jimmy Butler saying Kyrie. I think if I had to give my biggest X factor in the entire series, I actually do think it's Al Horford, believe it or not, because he is going to have to play a role with Porzingis being limited. He's also going to be battling a lot of the times against Gafford, against Derek Lively. That's not going to be easy for him. And I think he's going to get put into a lot of pick and rolls in this series. Luka and Kyrie are going to target him and drop coverage. If Al Horford can hold up in that area, then the Celtics are going to have a really good chance to win this series. But if he's just getting absolutely destroyed in the pick and roll from Luka and Kyrie, the Celtics defense is really going to struggle. So I think Al Horford is the biggest X factor in this series. Thoughts, Colin?
I like it. Definitely going to be a matchup to keep an eye on for it. Obviously, with Kristaps' health, we'll see how it fluctuates throughout the series. I'm going to go the other side. I'm going to go with Derek Jones Jr. I think he's...
like that. Heat legend.
I think he's going to have a really tough, time on the defensive end. Obviously, Boston's got a lot of different playmakers that can attack the rim, and he's going to have to give it on both sides, man, because he had a couple of really crucial key three-pointers throughout Dallas' whole playoff run. I think Derek Jones Jr. is going to be my X factor.
Yeah, I like that. Let's run through. I have some 5 storylines that I've got my eye on for this game and for this series. Storylines to watch for Luka Doncic versus Jason Tatum. Luka's playing like he's the best player in the world right now, and if he wins this title, he probably is. Jason Tatum, though, there's been a lot of debates in discourse on NBA Twitter about Luka versus Tatum. Who's better? This series may well very depend on that, and whatever star plays the best might end up being the reason why their respective team wins this series. Kyrie's return to Boston. I mean, this is the biggest storyline of them all, if you're asking me. Obviously was in Boston, left bad blood between the two when Kyrie was with Brooklyn, stomping on Lucky. Just the fan base doesn't really like Kyrie. I don't think Kyrie likes the Boston Celtics. Going to be a fascinating thing to watch, his return to the Celtics arena and TD Garden in the biggest moment. Kristaps Porzingis returning to this lineup after being out since April 29th. How is his mobility? How is that going to go for Kristaps? Is he going to be hindered? What's his pitch count? Is he going to play 20 minutes? Is he going to play 10 minutes? I don't know, but I'm fascinated to see how Porzingis is going to defend and how he's going to move out there. Who guards Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? I mean, you mentioned Derek Jones Jr., Cullen, but which one's going to guard which? Is Derek Jones Jr. going to guard Jaylen Brown, or is Derek Jones Jr. going to guard Jason Tatum, which then would put PJ Washington on Brown? Like, which forward is PJ going to guard? Which one is Derek Jones Jr. going to guard? I'm very fascinated to see which pairing it ends up being. And then Joe Mazzulla, has he learned his lesson? He obviously has had a terrific postseason run, but he has had his team fall behind in a lot of these games. He needs to get the Celtics out early. They cannot be down 5 to 7 points entering the fourth quarter, entering the final 5 minutes of this game, because if they do fall behind early, Luka and Kyrie will bury you. You are not going against Halliburton. You're not going against Nembhard, TJ McConnell. Those guys choke down the end of those games, man. Luka and Kyrie are a different breed. You cannot fall behind this Dallas Mavericks team. All right, with 9 minutes to go, I want to recheck in where the real ones are. Represent your city. Where are you watching from? Let's get the chat rate flowing right now. Right now, our chat rate is at 1. That can't happen. Let's go. Come on. Let's get the comment section flowing. Where are you watching from? Get it out there more than once. I want to hear it. Spam it down below. Time Man says you already know. Oh, hi. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with my arms there. I don't think that spelled it Ohio. Raul's in San Antonio. That's pretty legit. Joe is in England. Jay the Fox is in Florida. Axie is booing the Celtics. Raul's going go Spurs go. So Raul, are you rocking with Dallas or are you rocking with Boston in this series if you're a Spurs fan?
It's interesting. He's got the Rangers emblem though.
He does. He does have the Rangers emblem. Cody's in Columbus, baby. Giga's watching from Big Florida. Heck yeah. Duncan says, I'm currently driving through Chicago. Won't be chatting much, but I'll be listening for sure. Appreciate you, Duncan. You're a legend. You're a real one. Raul's rocking Boston in 6, too.
Yeah.
MP type in Florida. Dex says Florida type shit. We got a lot of people on the Heat report from Florida. Makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. MP says, I like your hair longer. Did you get a haircut? I did. I got a haircut on Tuesday evening. Had to get a nice little chop. I'm going on a trip in a week and a half to Nashville, and I wanted to make sure I was going to have the perfect hair length for that trip that weekend, so I had to get it cut this Tuesday. It's a little bit shorter. Nothing crazy, though, but I did shave.
I'm about to say, you did shave a little bit.
I did shave. That's probably the difference for most of y'all if you've watched a lot of our content that I put out. I usually rock a beard, but there are times where I go babyface assassin on them, and I get a little shave, which I did. Listen, the clean look is sometimes a good look. Now, I look a little younger than usual, but I don't.
I'm about to say, are you allowed to have some of those drinks that you have up there, man? You look pretty young.
I gotta get ID'd for the Happy Dad. I gotta get ID'd. How about this? Going forward, any super chat, I'll crack open my Happy Dad and start sipping. Super chat.
And if you can't afford a super chat, unfortunately, I gotta bring up something because I just got word from both our Mavs and Celtics producers. We're not looking good on the likes.
We're getting killed, fellas.
We're not looking good at all.
We a little upgrade. We got 38 likes and 45 people watching. Obviously, that number will go up as more people start to come into the program. But hit that thumbs up icon. Celtics today is killing us. I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, they of course win, live early.
They did. They
got a little cheap head start, but
they did go live early.
That's disgusting.
Let's give some shout-outs still, those Super Show 31s watching from Cocoa, Florida, a.k.a. Football County. Cody says, I got Boston winning by 8, but both teams are going to go over 100. The Preachers in Tijuana. We got B-Heart Goated saying, my boy Rolly. What's up, B-Heart? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Joe Lawton said the beard looks better, man. Listen, I'm not disputing that I don't look better with a beard, but I will say it's nice to switch things up. We're about to be live. We misjudged the time here. The game is about to get underway. They're starting much earlier than I thought. If you're excited for the game, spam me. Spam me, folks. Spam me. Spam me in the chat if you want a shout out. Are you ready for the game? Let's do it. Or did I get got here and they're not actually ready?
They might. Oh.
I might have got. No, they're showing. I think we're about to get ready. Spam me if you're ready for the game.
Let's go.
Get the comment section flowing.
Lee
the
Parker.
Preacher. Yeah, take the...
King J, Cody, King J, Ty Man. Let's get the chats rolling. Freebird, Cody, Ty Man, King J. Hey, Heat chat slacking a little bit. Let's get the Heat going. Come on, man.
Come on, Heat fans. Spam me if you're ready for the game.
I got
Holiday,
Joe, B. Hart, Super Show, Ty Man, Cody, Raul. Oh, we got game time, baby. Let's freaking go.
It's game time. NBA Finals. Game 1 is here. Shout out to everyone spamming me. Continue to give it down below, and you'll get a shout out. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Jason Tatum starting for Boston. Kyrie, Luka, Gafford, PJ Washington, and Derek Jones Jr. starting for Dallas. Drew Holiday gets it over to Derek White on the left wing to start off this game. Kyrie defending White. He gets a screen, swings it over to Tatum. It's Derek Jones Jr. defending Tatum. Tatum swings it to Horford, who drives inside and slams it home with 2 hands to start off the game scoring. Boston goes up 2. Good pump fake from Al Horford in the corner to get an open lane to the rim. Tatum guarding Gafford the other end. Gafford doubled out to Derek Jones Jr. for 3. Bottoms! And the Mavericks answer with a quick triple to go up 3-2. Drew Holiday tries to answer quickly and does! Is this a LA Fitness scrimmage or an NBA Finals game? 5-3, and each team has not missed a shot in their opening couple possessions. Luka Doncic defended by Jaylen Brown, going with more size on Luka rather than the better defenders in Derek White and Holiday. Luka, fadeaway, free throw line, nails. We're even at 5. Both teams 2 for 2 from the field. I mean, this is high-level basketball being played already. 5-5. Let me know who you got down below. BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavericks. Get those votes down below. Jaylen Brown three-pointer. That doesn't go. Tatum offensive rebound. Out to Derek White. That's too strong as well. And Luka fumbled the rebound out of bounds, so it's going to stay with Boston on the baseline. Celtics basketball after missing a pair of threes on the same possession. Wow, Luka fumbling the board there. Can't have that. Jermaine Rivera rocking with Boston. Joe Lawton's rocking with the Heat. I wish the Heat were playing right now. Derek White to inbound, gets it to Horford in the corner, out to Holiday. Swung around to Tatum. Luka's defending him here. Now to Jaylen Brown in the corner. Brown driving, stopping at the line, kicking out to Derek White. Corner three. He just missed a triple, misses another one. Another offensive rebound for Boston. A miss from Jaylen Brown. Another offensive rebound for the Celtics. That's already their third of the game. Al Horford's going to line up a triple. That's too strong, and the Mavericks finally clear the board, and Luka gets fouled. It's going to be a reach-in on Jason Tatum, I believe. Continue to get those votes down below. Who do you got in this one? BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavericks. See a lot of Bostons from Jermaine, Cody. See Dallas from BB. Luka Doncic pick and roll with Gafford. Luka probing inside, fading away. Can't get it to go, but Daniel Gafford on the tip-in, and the Mavericks jump back out in front, 7-5. Tatum handling it now. Derrick Jones Jr. guarding. Tatum drives, loses it. Turnover. Kyrie with it. Outlet to Luka. Luka up ahead to P.J. Washington. Washington driving to the rim. Slams it home on Derek White. And the Mavericks open up a 4-point lead. Jaylen Brown looking for a quick answer. Spinning. Kicking it around. It's an Al Horford corner three. That's bottoms. High-octane offense from both squads here. 9-8 is the score in favor of Dallas. The Celtics are absolutely launching threes. Turnover, Luka loses it. Jaylen Brown, room service, two-handed slam as the Celtics go back out in front, 10-9. If you are a betting man and you took the over in this game, you would be a happy man to start this game so far. 3.5 minutes in, we got 19 points. Kyrie with it for the first time today. Fading away, floater, blocked by Al Horford. Horford's been tested, and he has answered the call early. Jrue Holiday driving, kicking. Jaylen Brown. He drops it back off to Holiday for a layup, and that is a 7-0 run for the Celtics to go up by 3. This Celtics team has spurt ability, is what we call it in the biz. Quick 7-0 run like nothing even happened. Luka gets the switch he wants. Right wing, Al Horford, step back three. Too strong. Tatum with the board. Good box out on Gafford. Here comes Tatum. Tatum will now ISO it on Gafford. Gafford and Tatum had matched up against each other a lot early in this game. Tatum drives left. Steps it out to Horford, corner three, no good, and Derrick Jones Jr. clears the board for Dallas. Kyrie getting booed every time he touches it. He pulls up for a mid-range shot and gets it to go. Boo me, I'll give you buckets. 12-11. 5 of 8 from the field is Dallas, 5 of 11 for Boston. Almost turned over. It is turned over. Kyrie with the steal and is fouled by Jaylen Brown. Is that going to be a clear path foul? Kyrie poked it free and was fully ahead of Jaylen Brown. We'll see if that gets called or not. That's such a tough bucket from Kyrie. He goes up with it. He got tipped as he was going up with it, was able to still keep control. Got absolutely fouled too. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. Porzingis is into the game for the first time. First time Kristaps Porzingis is back. Kyrie, right wing. Jrue Holiday hits Dak. Pull up midi for Kyrie. Good! And the Mavericks go back out in front. Porzingis in drop coverage there. Just couldn't get out to Kyrie Irving to contest. Tatum, drop off to Porzingis. He loses it out of bounds, but it went off the shoulder of Derek Lively, and it's going to be our first TV timeout of the NBA Finals. The Mavericks lead 13-12. 7 minutes to go in the opening period. Both teams have had some excellent shot making. Kyrie with 4, Luka with a pair, Daniel Gafford with a pair, Derrick Jones Jr. with a triple. High octane, high level offense being played early in this game. If you want to be in on the action, the best way to do it is with Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app on the market. Join more than 5 million members playing on a daily basis, and all you got to do is pick more or less on 2 to more player stat projections, and you can win up to 100 times your cash. And guess what? Even with the NBA Finals coming on, they got a bunch of other stuff that you can play as well. Especially with basketball winding down, you can check out esports this month because every Wednesday and Saturday in June, if your lineup doesn't win, you'll get your entry fee back. Choose from Counter-Strike 2, Call of Duty, League of Legends, and more. But if you are taking advantage of the basketball being played, I got an entry just like some of you. More than on Daniel Gafford, 6 rebounds. More than on Derek White, 14.5 points. And less than on Jason Tatum, 27.5 points. And the part that I love about Prize Picks is even when you sign up and get a first deposit match up to $100, guess what? They have daily promotions to even make it more sweet, lowering select stats on Tuesdays to getting easier win. Entry fees back if you have a losing lineup on Fridays. That is Flex Play Friday. How fun is that? Get started today with Prize Picks. Download the app and use code CLNS, or use that link in the live chat in description, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Get a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. That simple, that easy. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. All right, we've seen 5 minutes of action now. And the Mavericks lead 13-12. Who do you got? Who do you got? Who do you got? Let me know down below. Get those votes in. Every comment I am going to shout out right now. Is there an echo on the audio? There's a little bit. Interesting. Is it just for me?
I hear it too. I don't know if they hear it. I guess someone said echo is on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what just happened.
Logan's saying echo. Did you mute yourself just there? We'll just have that. Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm muted the entire time.
Interesting.
Now I'm not muted.
I was gonna say, I feel like there might be an echo with your mic because it might be picking up me. Maybe. We'll see. So let's keep yourself muted for a little bit and let's see if anything changes. It says because it comes and goes, it was gone. All right, let me know if it continued to echo. We'll try to get that fixed behind the scenes. Don't know what the issue would be. Blake says better now, so maybe it is if you're muted or not. Also, if it is, maybe we just got to turn down your gain. Where's your gain at? Let's see here. It's turned all the way. Now I don't know. I don't know. They say it's better now, so we'll ride with this for a little bit and I guess see what happens. I don't know. Sounds okay now, they say. That's good. That's a good. GR says it's gone. All right, looks like we're good. Make sure you continue to hit that thumbs up icon because we're trying to party here on a Thursday evening. I'm off tomorrow. We're off tomorrow, so hit that like button. And out of the timeout, Jaylen Brown gets it, drives to the rack, fouled by P.J. Washington. So Jaylen Brown's going to go to the free throw line. Giants now says echo bad. How bad is it? Marsh. Is it still going on, Marsh, right now? Let me know. If not, maybe I'll just have to unplug my mic or something like that. Logan, is it back? The echo's back? All right, I'm gonna unmute. I'm gonna unplug and plug back in.
Give a quick little cap up here. It's still 13-13, or now 13-13. 6:55 left here in the first quarter. As Roley deals with hopefully the last bit of technical difficulties. Jaylen Brown knocks down the second, making it 14-13 Boston. And now Luka comes back up the court.
All right, let's see if this sounds any better now. Let me know if yes, good, and no. As Cullen said, 14-13, Luka inside, hangs, finishes. What a tough bucket from Luka Doncic amongst the trees there. All right, we're seeing some betters in the comment section, so I guess maybe I just had to replug in. Hopefully that's the last of that. Tatum working on Derek Lively. Lively moving his feet well. Tatum kicks it over to White. Corner triple for Derek White is good. The shot making continues. Celtics go back out in front 17-15. Kyrie Irving quickly the other way. He's guarded by Holiday. Over to Derek Jones Jr. He's made 1 3. Can he make another? No, he cannot. Drew Holiday comes away with the board. He pushes. Stops his dribble out to Derek White looking for another 3, and he'll hit another 3. Celtics up 5. Derek White can't miss. He's got 6. Luka probing, getting Porzingis in the pick and roll. Gets Jason Tatum on his back, drops it off to Derek Jones Jr. Porzingis got a piece of it. It's rejected. Rebound to White. Here comes the Boston. Celtics starting to play some good defense here. They call for a switch. They get the switch. Porzingis posting up, Luka at the elbow, pump fake, step back, mid-range shot. It's airballed, but they call a foul. Luka Doncic is the one who is whistled, and Porzingis will earn himself a trip to the charity stripe. It keeps on coming in and out. I don't know. The audio settings are the same. I don't know. I don't think this is my mic issue. I can try a new mic. I can try a new headset. I don't know what none of the audio settings were touched when we were filming VODs in here earlier, so I have no clue. Porzingis made the first free throw. Celtics now have their largest lead of the game at 6, 21-15. Every possession matters in the postseason, man. Every possession matters. Porzingis goes 2 of 2, so the Celtics now lead by 7. Jaden Hardy checks in for the Mavericks. It's an 8-0 run for Boston, by the way. Sam Hauser in for Boston. So Josh Green in for Dallas as well, the first substitutions of these games. Luka 3 over Porzingis. Nothing but net. I tell you what, Luka Doncic is a different breed right now in these playoffs. He hits a tough triple. He's got 7. Porzingis posting up Jaden Hardy at the left elbow. Was just here a second ago. Jumper. Good. That's what Porzingis brings to the table, man. He could just rise above you, and when you switch those screens and you get a smaller defender on Porzingis, he's just going to jump up and shoot it, and you can't contest it. Luka guarded by Hauser. It's stolen away! Sam Hauser rips Luka Doncic. Porzingis to White. White to Tatum. He loses it. Out of bounds. Saved by Jaylen Brown to Dallas, though. Mavericks have numbers. 5-on-4. P.J. Washington to the rack. No good. Porzingis holds tall. Here comes Boston now, up 6. Tatum fouled by P.J. Washington. Oh my. Kristaps Porzingis is having the effect that you would believed he would have, returning for the Celtics. And it's on the defensive end. There's already been 2 or 3 shots that he's affected or blocked. Anita Anderson's in the building. I believe so as well. Shout to everyone on the Heat Report watching. Somehow we have more people watching there than our main chat sports channel. I don't know what's going on. Porzingis, pick and pop with Tatum. It's a 3. He left it short. Luka Doncic comes away with the rebound. Luka brings it up, matched up with Derek White now. Josh Green sets the screen. Luka, right wing, step back on Hauser. Created a lot of space, but left it short. And Porzingis grabs the rebound. Outlet to Derek White. Here comes White, guarded by Maxi Kleber, who just checked in. Now over to Jaylen Brown. Crossing over on Luka, hangs and kicks it to no one. He actually, I think, kicked that maybe to Dave Portnoy. Is that in the front row? I don't know who it was. But either way, it's a turnover for Jaylen Brown and the Celtics. We're at 50 likes on our NBA Now Chat Sports channel. Hit that thumbs up icon as we try to get to 100 likes. Every 100 likes tonight is a shot of tequila. Oh, fancy behind the back pass by Luka to Josh Green. He misses the floater. Gets his own rebound, over to Luka, corner triple, no good, and now the Mavericks have gone cold from the field. Tatum hangs, can't finish, as he is still yet to get on the board, I believe. Jaden Hardy now the other way. Hanging, floater, Hardy no good. Kleber pushed in the back on the rebound. No whistle, and it will be out of bounds heading back to Boston, who holds a 6-point lead with 3 minutes to go in the opening period. Tatum has not scored. Good for my less than 27.5 on Prize Picks. Lig says every 100 likes, the echo intensifies. Is it still echoing? It is. You can hear it? Logan's Lab says no boo. Boo if we get a $100 super chat. How about that? $100 super chat boo. Porzingis to the rack. Two-handed slam. Drove right by the rookie Derek Lively and slammed it home. Porzingis has got 6 points off the bench. Celtics lead is 8. Hardy driving, hanging, blocked, rebound, saved by Brown. Here comes Boston. Derek White stops and resets, waits for his teammates to join him. Now has it at the top of the key. Into Porzingis, left elbow, guarded by Josh Green. Turns, hits the jumper. Porzingis has 8 points and the Celtics lead by 10. Kristaps Porzingis has been the best player on the floor after not playing since April 29. My goodness. This man is playing like a man possessed. All right, Cullen, how about this? You go solo screen you. I want to listen to what this sounds like. And I might be going to go get a new headset, but tell the people why they should like the video. Kristaps Porzingis is absolutely. This is absolutely ridiculous. Mute me.
Yep. Yep. So here's what we got. 100 likes. I know it says to make Rolly drink. I'm down to drink too. I got a couple of Happy Dads. I got a thing of Tito's vodka. I think I'm also muted. But yeah, I'm down to drink. So if we can get 100 likes, I think Rolly said combined, we're there. So we're roughly about 25 likes-ish away. Can we get some likes? I mean, it's free. It helps us support the channel. So if you could, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a great game so far, man. Kristaps Porzingis looks like he has not missed a single step since he left. He's been balling, though. Tatum really hasn't got it going, but it hasn't seemed to matter. For the Mavs, a couple of uncharacteristic turnovers, to be honest. Two from Luka that, again, maybe he's just trying to get in the flow of things and everything, but hey, it's been an interesting game. Raul, let's all take shots. Hey, I'm down, but Rolly's kind of my guy here, and he says, hey, 100 likes, we'll take some shots. So like I said, I got a whole thing of Tito's. Here, pull it up, actually. Little thing of Tito's right here. So I'm down to take some shots. I'm down. But likes, we need them. And they're free. They help us out. They help get our stream out to other people who may be trying to watch the NBA Finals. And listen, man, here at Chat Sports, we like to have a good time. We like to, party with the best of them. So, hey, if you get to help us out, it'd be greatly appreciated.
We're going to try that.
Okay.
Go to that second channel one. You bring me back there.
Yep. Hold on. Yep. Are you ready to go back in?
Yes. All right. Test 1, 2. How's the echo? Let me know if it's still echoing. Still there? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to grab it. I don't know what Tom says echo. We're going to get this fixed.
Yeah, we're going to get this fixed. Yeah, I heard it immediately. So, listen, man, like I said, I'd really hate to see this Tito's go to waste. Because I think I could probably finish it tonight. I mean, it's game one. Rolly just said we don't have work tomorrow. I don't see why not. So, listen, we're at, if my math's correct, which my math's not great, I think we're at like 80 likes. Can we get 20 more likes combined? I feel like that's pretty doable. Yeah, they're showing highlights of Kristaps Porzingis right now. He has been aggressive. He's been able to get to his spots. I mean, that mid-range jumper is some of the best in the NBA when he's healthy, much less when he's been hampered the way he has been. So Rolly's going to get connected here. I'm going to be kind of breaking this down while he gets all hooked up and everything. We are back in action out of the commercial break. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but there we go. We got Maxi Kleba throwing it to Jaden Hardy on the wing. Hardy takes the screen, now cuts back, spins. Drew Holiday's all over him. Hardy, tough all the way with the bank shot. Tough shot for Jaden Hardy as he gets the tough all the way to go. The Mavs cut the lead down to 8. And now the Celtics. Pritchard looking for a man. Takes a screen from Tatum. Kicks over to Porzingis. Porzingis trying to get to Tatum and does. Tatum at the top of the key. Sizes up Daniel Gafford. It's a mismatch ever, and Tatum takes a long 3. Good. Jason Tatum with an absolute deep three-pointer, and the Celtics go back up 11. What a shot by Tatum. As now we've got the Mavs coming back down the other end. As I believe that is Kyrie in the other corner. Fall away 3. Hits the top of the backboard, no good. Tatum looked like he got fouled. No, they don't call it. Peyton Pritchard slows it down. Gets to Porzingis. Porzingis deep 3. Good. The Celtics are feeling it right now. And they go up 14 here in this first quarter. Man, oh man, Kyrie Irving blocked by Porzingis. The Celtics are on running. Holiday looking for a man. Kicks it out to Hauser. Hauser, corner 3. Lets it go. Oh my goodness. The Celtics are absolutely letting it fly. And they now go up by 17. As we hear our Celtics channel over on the other studio going crazy. And rightfully so. Hardy takes a 3 for Dallas. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Peyton Pritchard controls it for Boston. Drew Holiday's going to slow it down. Man, oh man. Holiday sizing up Hardy. It looks like they're going to hold it for a late shot here. They get it over to Tatum. Tatum spins off Kyrie. Drives left. Goes up and he gets stripped. Josh Green going the other way for the Mavericks. Josh Green drives, goes up, and tries to throw it down on Porzingis. They don't call it. Porzingis with the block. And now Boston coming back the other way. Peyton Pritchard, three-pointer, no good. Holiday with the rebound, and they don't call the foul. And that's going to conclude the end of the first quarter with your Boston Celtics up 17 points. Here, game 1 of the NBA Finals. As we are going to bring back Nic Rohloff. Appreciate him waiting in there.
All right. I guess we're just going to continue to ask you if there's an echo or not. Cullen, do you hear anything? It doesn't. It's not echoing for you. Like at least the echo wasn't there when Cullen was talking, right, guys? The echo wasn't. I don't think the echo was there for him. At least it wasn't there when I was watching. Either way, though, thoughts on the first quarter? The Boston Celtics look like they did all year long. I mean, they have looked absolutely dominant. They have just been knocking down threes at a historic clip. What are they shooting right now from three? Blake says it's worse. Is it worse now? Brian, dude, if you're just gonna continue to come and follow me and just be negative, man, you're the one who said that I was too negative, and now you just follow me saying negative. 7 of 15 from 3 is crazy. 7 of 15 from 3 is crazy. Sir, question. Please give me an answer. Is it still echoing? Is it still echoing? Yeah? I legitimately do not know what could be happening. Heat Lifer 2 says yes. All right, we're trying one more thing. Go back to you. I'm going to switch over to here. That's oh shit. All right, all right, we'll be right back. Logan's Lab, we do see your super chat. Unfortunately, our super chat thing, we got a lot of technical difficulties in the studio, but looks like there's going to be a boot incoming from Logan's Lab. $100 super chat. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend. Wow.
This should now be channel 1.
Okay.
Try this.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute you. We're going to mute, Rolly, say something.
All right, am I still echoing, everybody? Do you hear an echo, Cullen?
A little bit, yeah.
You hear an echo?
Tell me if Tell me if I'm lying. It says I'm echoing too, though. Or Daniel just said I'm echoing.
I didn't hear an echo when I was watching.
Okay.
When I was watching you.
I don't know. But
Is
they're
it still
saying-
echoing? I can't see in the chat.
I'm.
You guys
looking-
are-
Hey, let be serious for a second because we need to figure this out. Is Rolly echoing?
You guys are helping us figure this out, and you guys are like
Yeah.
producing the show at this point a little bit to help us out. Am I still echoing? Yes or no? Is there still an echo? What is the chat saying? Is there
Let's
any?
see.
Is there any?
It's good. You're good. No echo. Okay.
No echo?
No echo. So.
If they're saying no echo, then
All right.
I just got to switch this around, I guess.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna.
1 second.
You do you. I'm still. We're still chatting it up.
You handle this. I'll
Okay.
handle this.
All right. So shout out to you, Logan's Lab, coming in with the $100 super chat. One way or another, we're going to get you with the booth. 100%. But hey, thoughts on the first quarter. All right. Celtics look pretty good, man. I mean, they look like the team that won 60-plus games in the regular season, had one of the greatest offenses statistically in NBA history. They look good. As Rolly's gonna get the setup and everything. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. They're interviewing Kyrie Irving in between quarters now. We are getting the second quarter kicked off here in Boston as Irving does drive. Tough layup over Horford, no good. And the ball is going to be out of bounds. And it's going to stay Dallas's ball. Not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd be commenting this one, but hey, tough times happen. You got to adjust. So
You're going to have to put me in the preview here so I can crop myself up.
yeah, no, I got you. Hold on. Yes, as Dallas drives here, tough layup from Kyrie Irving, and he gets it to go. So there we go with Irving with a tough layup. We're going to get that updated for you in just a second. Again, having some difficulties. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Peyton Pritchard, tough three, no good. And he gets his own offensive rebound. Great hustle by Pritchard. Pritchard kicked it over to Holiday. Holiday, pass is going to go out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay Boston basketball. It's 22-37. Like I said, we'll update this here in a second. Now Brown has it at the top of the key. Brown, tough layup, and he gets it to go. 39-22, Boston still ahead. So we are going to bring Rolly back on here in just a second. Appreciate everybody for the patience. Here, I got to bring this one up. All right, you ready?
Yeah. All right, we're back, I guess. They were just saying that you have an echo now. Hopefully that's not the case. But either way, it's 39-24. Make it 42-24. Sam Hauser with a corner three. Hey, Brian, by the way, nobody has unsubscribed to the Heat Report. And guess what, buddy? I'll see you. All right, so P.J. Washington drove inside and was fouled. Sam Hauser picks it up. Hauser just knocked down a corner three. Is the echo gone for me now? Is it gone? It's back? Do you hear an echo? I mean, I don't even know who to tell about. I guess I'll message Brett. Stay with us, folks. We're going to try to get this figured out. I don't know what the issue is. Unless Seeps and Trace just heard it and didn't say anything. Like, I don't know why they would do that. I hope it wasn't echoing when we were doing the videos earlier. Either way. 42-26 to score. Jaylen Brown! Oh, my goodness! An absolute poster slam! Oh, my! That is going to be the highlight of the NBA Finals. That was the most vicious slam dunk I have ever seen. Jaylen Brown looking for more. Kicks it over to Pritchard. Corner triple. Too strong. Rebounded Dallas as they trail by 18. They have a long way to go to come back in this one. Kyrie to the rim. Euro step, layup, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. They're saying no echo now. I have no clue. I don't know. Jaylen Brown followed by Kyrie. They'll have it side out with 9:20 to go in the half. Logan's Lab, we will get to that boot in a second. We're still trying to figure out our own thing. But Jaylen Brown absolutely posterizing Kyrie Irving and Daniel Gafford. Jaylen Brown, welcome to the NBA Finals. My goodness. That was a thunderous slam, dude. That was crazy. What's up, Miss Boots Gibson? What's up? They're saying it's in and out. I don't know what to do here. I'm at a loss. Jaylen Brown, top of the key, working against Derrick Jones Jr. Gets the switch. Now it's Luka. Twizzy, or Hezzy Hay, I should say. It's swung all the way around to Horford, top of the key. 3 on the shot clock. He doesn't see it. Pritchard does. He gets it, launches. Can't make it, and it's going to be rebounded by Lively. Outlet to P.J. Washington. It's swung all the way around the horn. Now they post up Pritchard with Luka with the ball. Luka swooping through, fouled, and Luka Doncic will go to the line for 2. Luka's going to go to the line for 2. He got off to a hot start, but he's really struggled right now. He's kind of struggled right now. Luka's been averaging 28 points per game in this series. He misses the first free throw. Oh, I know someone was looking for the NBA locker code earlier in the stream. They just put it on screen. So if you're the locker code person, I will go look it up. It flashed and then it's gone already. Luka Doncic at the line makes the second, so he split the pair as the Mavericks trail by 17. I legitimately don't know what to do about this echo. I have no clue. Derek White has it. Swings it over to Tatum. Tatum working on Luka. Luka moving his feet well. Tatum driving right, spinning. Drop off to Porzingis. Layup. Misses it. Porzingis can't convert the bunny. Outlet to Luka. He'll bring it up now on the left side of the floor. Jaylen Brown defends. Screen. Luka. Euro. Lob too Lively. They call a foul? They call the foul on Porzingis. A little shove to the hip/body of Derek Lively as he was in air. I mean, that'd be a little helpful, yeah. Lively's been absolutely terrific. Make sure you can see that too. Lively's been terrific for the Mavericks this entire playoff run. Lottery pick from a year ago out of Duke. Luka to the rack, drop off to Lively. He loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover. I mean, the Mavericks are just not tight, man. Major, I'd say there's no chance to trade for Derek White. No chance. Derek White's got 1 year left on his deal. Third turnover of the game for Dallas. Tatum, pull up 3 over Luka. You'll live with that shot if you're Dallas. It doesn't go. P.J. Washington skies in for the rebound. Luka's going to bring it up. Can the Mavericks cut it to 8 points or less? They've trailed as much as 18. Where can they get it to? Washington, wide open triple. Can't get it to go. The Mavericks jumped out to a hot shooting start. They are absolutely freezing cold now. 2 of 10 from 3. They've turned the ball over here in the second quarter. The Mavericks are struggling. Porzingis, top of the key, working on Derrick Jones Jr., backing him down to the free throw line. Swoop, jump, good. I mean, it is automatic. It is absolutely automatic right now for Kristaps Porzingis. It's unguardable. He's got 13, game high. Luka, step back 3, too strong. That's not a good shot. Luka could get that shot with 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Why would you take it with 17? Jaylen Brown the other way. Good defense by P.J. Washington. Brown forced to kick it out top to Derek White. White now working on Green. They're going to try to get Porzingis the ball in action here. They get a screen, a switch. Porzingis gets it, top of the key. Josh Green defends. 3 on the shot clock. Pump fake. Pull up. Midi is good. Oh my goodness. Porzingis cannot miss. The Celtics are up 21 points with 6.5 to go in the first half. Porzingis is absolutely unconscious. I cannot believe what I am witnessing. I did not expect a world where Porzingis, after not playing basketball for a full month, last time he played was April 29th, would be able to come out and provide what he has provided for the Boston Celtics. My goodness. My goodness. Well, if you took his more than on Prize Picks, you'd probably be feeling pretty good about yourself right now. If you didn't, well, make sure you get in on the action next time for Game 2 on Sunday evening. PrizePicks.com/CLNS will get you a first deposit match up to $100 when you use code CLNS. You could turn 10 into 1,000 with as little as 4 correct entries right now playing Prize Picks. They've got what you need during the NBA Finals. Stars just mean more. You can get boosted payouts on select basketball stars that you just won't find anywhere else. And when the finals are over, the hoops action will not stop on Prize Picks. Women's basketball is also underway. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart, all hooping on a daily basis. You could win up to 100 times your cash watching them ball out as well. My entry for tonight, more than Daniel Gafford 6 rebounds, more than Derek White 14.5 points, and less than Jason Tatum 27.5 points. Let me check in to see how those numbers are doing here. But you can take entries like this one any day you want and span it across any sport you want. MLB, NHL, we've talked about WNBA. We also got some League of Legends, and you can go to the esports range. By the way, on that entry, Daniel Gafford, as this tries to load here, Gafford has, he has 1 rebound. Derek White has 6 points, and Tatum's got 3. So, got to get the rebounds. But either way, get started today. Pick more, pick less. That's simple. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's show. Best daily fantasy sports app on the market. I play it every single day. Join me, Stephen A. Smith, and millions of others who play it on a daily basis. All right, let's do some shout-outs. Let's get the chat rate flowing. Get the chat rate flowing. You want to shout out, spam me. Spam me. Spam me down below. We're giving shout outs to every single person. Logan's Lab, we're going to do the boot at halftime. We're going to do the boot at halftime. Fitness, type in me. Up in Smoke, 2897, type in me. Time in the Buckeye, spamming those me's. Come on. Come on. Spam those me's, folks. Let's get the comment section flowing. Elgato says me. Elgato says me. Oh, that's a weird comment. Logan's Lab says me. Excellent. Yeah, we'll promise that. We haven't seen anyone complain about the echo. I don't know if you guys are just dealing with it or it's gone. Hopefully it's the latter. Major Anthony Nelson type in me. Want a shout out? Come on, spam me. Spam me. Oh! Reed Barkus is in the building saying Rolly. Logan's Lab typing those me's. The echo is still there. Good gracious. Ron Baker, what's good, my friend? We got a $10 super chat from Juggalotus. Yes? No. I honestly think it's a live stream issue. It's my guess. Shout out to Juggalotus. All right, so we're having issues pulling that super chat as well. Juggalotus says, Rolly's shaving in the offseason, I see, looking like you graduated eighth grade this year. Juggalotus, you're the man. You're a legend. You're a legend, Juggalotus. $10 super chat. I'm doing 5 push-ups next time out. Mavericks get a bucket, 48-29. Anthony says, it sounds like you're alone at a stadium at night with a microphone. Hopefully this is just a live issue, or if it was a live issue. I don't know. Fitness says, happy to be back. Rolly, good seeing you guys. Listen, I was going to be live on our main chat sports channel for the finals, so I figured might as well go live on Heat too and hang out with the real ones. Might as well, right, folks? 48-29 is the score. Luka driving on Holiday, spinning, kicking it over to Kleber, but was fouled. Now it says Echo's gone again. What I am going to come up and say is that, well, we'll just tell them about it after the stream, and they can figure it out. Luka Doncic working on Tatum, driving to the rack, hanging, missing the layup. Luka Doncic has not been good today. That has not been good. Tatum doubled, swung all the way around the horn. It's a Jaylen Brown corner three, and it's absolutely bottoms. The Celtics are back up 22. 51-29. Turnover. Luka ripped. Jaylen Brown. This is an absolute massacre. Luka Doncic looks like how I would look in this game. I'm not kidding you. Like I think I would put up a better fight than what Luka's doing right now. That's a legal screen. Kleber just barrels through Drew Holiday, and that's going to be an offensive foul. This is, if you had to script the worst possible start or half of a series for the Dallas Mavericks, you're watching it right now. You are. You're watching it right now. The Celtics crowd is absolutely buzzing. Wow. RIK, shout out to you. Drew Holiday, show and go. Drop off Derek White. Slam. 55-29. Am I allowed to turn the stream off at halftime and go home? No, I'm not. That's why we're real ones here, because we're going to hang out no matter what. Turnover. Mavericks just throw it away. They are absolutely discombobulated. Let me grab my keyboard here so I can tweet this out. Sorry, quick leave of absence. Doesn't matter. I'm coming back. I mean, listen, the echo's already bad, so what does it matter what the visual looks like? Just kidding. Tatum has it. Pull up three. Elbow. God. This is going to be a 30-point game at the half. Kleber answers with a layup the other way to make it 58-31. This is unbelievable. I don't know what I'm watching. What happened? Tatum near turnover, out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Boston, though. Drew Holiday with a great save. The Dallas Mavericks are discombobulated beyond belief. How do you think you spell that word? I think I nailed it first try. Nope. Give me the red squiggly line. They're saying it's not even a word. Oh, here's the word. Oh my God. It's got a lot more letters than you'd think. Ball tipped out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Boston. Maxi Kleber got his fingertips on it. Oh, man. Discombobulated beyond belief. Archer says the Heat put up a better fight. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's true. We won a game, yeah, but the other three games were all pretty freaking bad. They're all pretty freaking bad. Yeah, the Mavs are just terrible, man. They've just been playing bad. They can't make a shot. They've been turning it over, and the Celtics are just unconscious from three. Luka, good move. Why did he do what he just did? He kicks it out to Josh Green, swung to P.J. Washington for three. He just came up short. No good. I mean, Luka had a wide-open 10-foot shot, and he passed it up. I don't know why. Tatum doubled, swung. Derek White, corner three. Air ball. And then P.J. Washington gets fouled, and it's going to go to Dallas. It looked like a straight-up turnover for a second there, but it's going to go to Dallas. 3 minutes left in the first half. 58-31 is the score. J Miami Sports says I have the Celtics winning in 5 or 6 games. I had Mavs in 6. I don't think I'll overreact to this. I actually don't think I'll overreact, Colin. I don't know about you, but I am not going to overreact. I am going to stay and I am going to still remain my prediction.
Yep.
The Mavs just gotta win game 2. They gotta split 1-1 in Boston.
Yeah, this looks like, and I know we're going to break it down more at halftime, this looks like the Celtics came out and were more pissed and being like, we're getting disrespected, everybody, talking down on us. We're going to come out game 1 and show you why we're the number 1 team in the NBA.
Yep, I don't disagree with that, Cullen. Oh, Kyrie barrels into the second row on a steal. Luka, fadeaway, elbow, good. Maybe some life there from Dallas, and we'll have a timeout. 58-33 is the score. 2:50 to go in the half. 25-point game. I think I would like to say, if I was Dallas, I would try to get it to, 25? Can I get it to 17? Can I get it to 17 at half? You get it to 17, and you got somewhere you can go. You can make something happen. You can make something happen if it's a 17-point game. I mean, Eric's saying this game is over. Logan says that's not all that's happening at halftime. That's right, Logan's Lab. That's not all. Logan's Lab, I got to be honest, maybe I'm just unfamiliar with your game, Logan. But, it feels like you're a pretty standard chat sports observer. I just don't remember ever hearing your name before. Were you someone who are you subscribed to a certain team channel, or are you just coming around and hanging out at halftime? Because you knew about the boot.
Yeah, you knew about the stickers too.
Yeah, I knew about the stickers too. So what channel are you usually hanging out on, Logan's Lab? Let me know.
Yeah. Also, by the way, don't even need to send 100. If we get another, say, 50+ super chat, I'll boot race Rolly at halftime.
I like that. $50 super chat, beer boot race between me and Cullen. I already owe a boot. Cullen would do it with me. I see Juggalotus hanging around in the Heat Report chat. $50 is a boot race, Juggalotus. I know you're always down for a good time. You want to showcase the super chat menu too while we're at timeout here?
Why not?
Showcase the super chat. I know Juggalotus, he likes to come in and have a party. Beer boot race could be on the way. Logan says I did the same thing once about a couple of years ago. So are you just telling me you're coming around for the first time in a couple of years and you already just know the business? This is the super chat menu, though. Any super chat will get a shout out. Don't know if it's going to pull to get on screen. $10 equals 5 push-ups. I owe 5 push-ups for Juggalotus, by the way. $20 super chat is a shot of tequila, plus you get on the Heat Hall of Fame basketball. $50 is usually a beer bong race, but right now a $50 super chat is a beer boot race. Me and Cullen race taking down 3 happy dads at once.
Yep.
We'll give it to the end of half. End of half. Because we're doing the one boot at halftime. If we get a $50 super chat before halftime does roll around, it will be a race between me and Cullen.
Why not?
Logan says, I check in with this channel now and again, see what's going on in the sports world. Well, I appreciate you, Logan. You're a real one.
Yeah.
You're a real one.
That's the definition. Man, oh man.
I mean, I am just stunned with this first half, Colin.
Yeah. It's been a butt whooping so far.
Yeah.
It has. Let's see. Check. Where are we? Oh, okay.
We're at you know what? We're gonna cheat and combine all of our forces for super chats.
Okay.
Including Heat, and we're at 113.
Okay.
We're cheating.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone.
You act like I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. We're cheating. In our super chat battle, we're combining our forces. I'm pretty sure Celtics is way
I'm gonna show it.
Where is Celtics? Yeah.
I'm gonna show it in the preview.
Okay. We'll
Give me a
the
second.
verbal cues. Either way, Derek White, left wing, guarded by Kyrie, as play resumes. Derek White now gets the switch, inserted into Tatum at the free throw line. Tatum, what a move. Holy shit. Jason Tatum just posterized Maxi Kleber. I mean, that's 2 posters. The Celtics are just absolutely dominating the Mavericks in every aspect of the game, including highlight dunks. That's 2-0. Luka gets a screen. Porzingis defending. Luka on the right wing, driving, stopping. A lot of contact, no call. PJ Washington gets the rebound and slams it home, though. Oh.
Yeah.
Celtics today is at $845 in super chats. We're at 113. Mavericks today is at 50. So at least we're not in last place. Yeah. Look at this. We got some work to do. Let's make some ground on Celtics today. Remember, $50 super chat is a beer bong race. That's 6 beers taken down by 2 people at the same time. How about that? Porzingis with a bucket. It's 63-35. This is just a bludgeoning. Bludgeoning. I think that's a word.
That is a
Maxi Kleber to the rim. Bucket over Porzingis. That's a tough finish from Kleber. Jaylen Brown the other way, spinning, getting to the rack, fouled, and he'll head to the line for 2 with 1:15 to go in the opening 24 minutes. I can't believe this score, man. We got 1:15 until halftime. Is someone going to take advantage of the $50 beer bong race? That's what I want to know. Beer boot race for $50, kind of crazy. Honestly, I didn't have $150 super chat total equaling a beer boot on my bingo card today. It's usually a lot more. That's the crazy thing here, Colin. $150 for a beer boot race, that's unheard of here at Chat Sports. That is quite low. Who's going to take advantage? Jaylen Brown missed the first free throw. Porzingis has been out of control. We'll talk about him more at halftime. Brown goes 0 for 2 from the line. Rarity there. Luka comes away with the board. 26-point game. Luka driving, stopping, swinging. It's all the way around to Derek Jones Jr. now. He kicks it over to Kyrie. Right corner. Porzingis defends. Step back. Swinging. It's Luka. 5 on the clock. Luka, Hezzy Hay, pull up. Free throw line jumper is true. And Luka with a bucket there to make it a 24-point game. 63-39. Jaylen Brown on the right wing now. Crossing over, defended by Luka Doncic. It's going to be an isolated possession for Jaylen Brown. Now over to Tatum. 4, 3, pull up 3 for Tatum. No good. Tipped out by Porzingis. Rebound gathered though by Dallas. Kyrie to Kleber. Kleber will hold for one shot now. 4-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Luka has it. Standing on Lucky, the Celtics logo. It's a screen. Luka gets bumped. Step back. It's a 3 for Doncic, and it's good. A big-time bucket for Luka. It's a 21-point game. Tatum. Guarded by Green. 3. Sidestep. Triple at the buzzer. No good, and that will be the first half. A strong-ish close there by Dallas to make it a 21-point game. And the Mavericks are going to have a lot of work cut out for them in the second half of this game. Down 21 points. 21 points. Wow. If you were to give me $1 million and said, Nick, you can have this $1 million, or you can bet on the Mavericks to be within 20 points of the Celtics in the first half, I would bet that $1 million, folks, and I would be out that $1 million because the Celtics lead 63-42. Which, honestly, can I be honest with you, Colin? That was a quick first half.
It was quick. Granted, we had some technical difficulties, so we weren't really as locked in as we should have been, but at times.
I also feel like there's not a lot of fouls. 6 free throws for Dallas, 6 for Boston.
They're letting them play.
Not a lot of fouls, letting them play. You're never going to blame the officials in a 21-point deficit at the half, but it is at least nice to not see the officials get involved today. Yeah, that's a nice thing.
It is very nice. What's the plan?
Yeah.
What's the plan? Because we're at halftime.
Let's get some stats. That's
Get some
one.
stats. Okay, I got you.
And then
I'm gonna take myself off screen.
yeah, you take your off screen, get some stats, and then we're gonna handle that boot here. I'll message you what you need. Damn, Celtics today watch parties popping off. 3.7K concurrent. Solid. Dude, oh, we've had audio issues the entire time. Echoing the entire time. Yeah, I'll message you what I want, huh? And then you got guess what? Guys, I'll give you about 2-3 minutes. 2-3 minutes. $50 a beer boot race. What's up, Samuel? Watching from Mississippi. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing fine. All right. So, first half takeaways. 1, Luka Doncic and Kyrie have to be better. Listen, it's not going to be a difference of 21 points, but Luka shot 7 of 14, 17 points. He had 3 turnovers. That's unlike Luka Doncic right there to have 3 TOs. I feel like he hasn't had his presence felt in this game. Early in the first couple minutes, Luka was doing a lot of things. He was getting people open. He was making his shots, but he just has not been able to do that after the first 5 minutes of the game, really. Kyrie, non-existent, 6 points, 3 of 9 from the field. Kyrie Irving actually has the worst plus-minus in this entire game, -18 for Kyrie. That's not good. The difference is 3-point shooting, right? The Celtics, as you see our stats here, have 63 first-half points. They're shooting 54.5% from the field. They're getting absolutely no resistance on the defensive end of the floor. They're shooting 11 of 27 from 3. And some of these three-pointers have been tough, but a lot of them are because of doubles, and they just swing, or offensive rebounds, kickouts. Like, the Celtics are getting anything they want from beyond the arc. Hauser's 2 for 2. Porzingis is 2 for 3. Derek White's 2 for 5. Holiday's 1 for 2. Tatum 2 for 5. Like, they're all shooting a good number. The Celtics have gone 8 deep, and they're just absolutely dominating. Porzingis specifically with 18 points off the bench. For the Dallas Mavericks here, this is the part that is just so disheartening if you're a Mavs fan. 42 points, 5 assists, 19 rebounds as a team, which, how do you get 19 rebounds? I don't know. That's unbelievable. That actually is hard to imagine that it's that low. That's hard to believe. But shooting 23.1% from 3, 3 of 13, that's not going to help. Luka's got 2. Derek Jones Jr. has 1. And ironically enough, 2 of those 3 threes came in the first 2-3 minutes of the game. And other than that, it's just been an absolute onslaught from Boston. Let's rotate through some stats here. Jaylen Brown has 13 points for Boston, 5 of 7 from the field. He had an unbelievable dunk over Daniel Gafford and Kyrie Irving that was put on a perfect poster, if you will. Jason Tatum, 8 points, 6 boards, 3 assists for Tatum. Kind of spotty from the field right now, but yeah, I mean, he's impacting the game just by being there. Really, he's been the focal point of the Mavericks' defensive game plan. They've been really making sure that Tatum can't get going, forcing the ball out of his hands, doubling him at the top of the key when he starts to try to post up and get inside. And then they just start kicking it out and they swing it around, just let the Celtics get so many wide open looks from beyond the arc. Derek White's been solid for Boston, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, a couple triples. Made his first 2 threes, I believe. 8 points. I was more than on 14.5 on Prize Picks. Hopefully that ends up hitting. Al Horford started this game. He's been all right for Boston. Had the first shot basket of the game with a 2-handed slam. Been all right. Drew Holiday's been everywhere. He's actually been really good defensively. That has been really good. Drew Holiday's been solid. 5 points, 4 boards, 4 assists. Really doing it all for the Celtics. But this is the story of the first half. Kristaps Porzingis playing in his first game since April 29th when he got hurt against the Miami Heat. He came out with a man on a mission mentality. 18 points, 7 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-ball land. What they're doing so often is just getting him in a pick and roll, having him get switched on to a Josh Green, a Jaden Hardy, even Derek Jones Jr., really. And he is just so much bigger than all of them that he catches the ball with his back towards the basket at the elbow. He turns, he takes the hits, takes the bumps, jab step, one dribble, rises, and you just simply can't defend it. Porzingis is just dominating this game. I'm surprised that he's been able to do this after not playing for a month or so, but he's been absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational. Derrick Jones Jr. for the Mavs as we start our Mavericks stats here. 5 points. Had a 3 early in the half, but he's been really quiet since then. Really nothing for him. PJ Washington's been okay. 6 points, 5 boards. Missed a couple wide open looks from beyond the arc, which they're going to need him to make those if you want any chance to win. Not a good start for PJ Washington in this series. Daniel Gafford's been kind of a non-factor. I'm going to be honest. 4 points, 1 board, 1 assist. Hasn't dominated the glass, hasn't had any big-time dunks. Gafford's been non-existent, really, and hasn't really deterred the Celtics away on defense either. Daniel Gafford getting eaten alive. Kyrie needs to be better, man. 6 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. This has not been solid. You don't have to show this next one. 3 of 9 from the field, 33%. A couple of his threes have been bad misses. One of them hit the top of the backboard. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Top of the backboard. Not a good showing for Kyrie Irving in the first half. Luka's been having to do everything for Dallas, but it has been maybe the least impactful 17-point first half that I've ever seen. He's got 17, second most in the game behind Porzingis at 18. I don't feel like he's really done anything in this game, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know how you feel about that, Cullen. I just feel like he hasn't done it. So we'll see.
By his standards, it is not what you need from Luka in order to compete. It just isn't.
Absolutely agree. Very disappointed in what Luka has put out there. If he had 10 points, but it was an impactful 10 points, sure. But Luka's been empty stat padding. Okay, so what we're gonna do is Cullen's gonna go get my boot. And I'm going to try to get the comment section rolling here. The first half is over. You don't have to even grade it from a specific team perspective. Let's grade the first half in general, folks. 63-42 is the score. We just ran through all the statistics. How would you grade that first half? A, B, C, D, or F? Give it an F. From an unbiased perspective, it was not an entertaining first half. Not entertaining. Aaron Fitzgerald, what's up, my man? Good to see you again. Augustin says, am I the only one that hears an echo? Nope. No, you're not. But then we have Dash saying echo ended, thank goodness. So now I don't know what to think. We deeply apologize, and I'll say this, fellas and folks out there watching. I got to stop saying fellas. This is a natural habit of mine that's in my vocabulary. Because I know there's not just guys watching. There's girls, too. Augustin says the echo ended. Good. Hopefully it stays away. The echo will not be an issue going forward. It won't. We've never had this issue. I don't know what the issue is, but if it's a studio, if it's our software, we'll get it figured out by next watch party time. So stick with us there. I apologize for anything. It's just we could switch studios, but that's too hard because it's too difficult to do. So we're just gonna have to ride it out. Fitness says D-. Freebird says C. Tyman says F. I think it's an F. Raul says A for Celtics, F for Mavs. That's definitely the case. I think overall it's an F. The only people that enjoyed that first half are Celtics fans. If you're a Mavericks fan, you hated it. If you're an NBA fan, you hated it because you just wanted a good series. All right, thank you. Joshua says, how do you watch it? Does this boot not look bigger than the rest of them? I think it does. What are you looking at, Smitty? I want to beat the shit out of Smitty, dude. I do. To answer Joshua, if you're talking about the game, I'm watching on ABC. You got cable here. All right, I'll have my little sip of water there. Happy Dad Boot. What flavor did we get? Are you serious? It's the worst flavor. He said grape. Grape Happy Dad's the worst flavor. I can't believe you got me.
That's a hot take.
This is just you think it's one of the better Happy Dad flavors?
It's not one of the better ones, but it's definitely not the worst.
Dash Livingston says Smitty versus Nick in one round. If me and Smitty boxed or MMA'd, wrestled, whatever you want to say, I would make Smitty I would make Smitty do any, like it would not be close. He would get absolutely. You would be your knees would be around your neck. All right, though, I do owe a boot, courteous of Logan Labs. Thank you for the $100 super chat. A little disappointed that we didn't get another 50 to have a race with Cullen. I heard Cullen's very quick at boots. Allegedly. I am about 20 seconds. Let's play a game. Over under.
Over under.
I
get the timer out.
I'm gonna set it at 21 and a half.
21 and a half.
21 and a half is the number to beat. I haven't done a boot in a while, so we'll see.
Yep.
But we'll see. Type O for over, which would mean if I go longer than 21 and a half. U for under. 21 and a half is the time. Get your votes in. If you pick right, I'm giving you a shout out after I do the boot.
Yeah.
So get your votes in. O for over, U for under. 21 and a half seconds. You get a shout out if you're right. Vote it down below. Ready, Cullen?
I'm ready whenever you are.
3, 2, 1.
Go. All right. So it's clocking down right here. As Rolly knocks it down, chug, my friend. We got a second half to go, and, well, we're still going to show up, depending on if the Mavs are or not. We'll see. But Rolly's chugging away. Little classic two-hand action. Over. We got a couple O's. A couple for the overs. Yeah, I mean, he's chugging away there. He's chugging all right. Chug, come on, man. You're right there. Finish it. And there you go. What do you want to guess?
My prediction, that was not a good boot. I've had better boots in me. I think my absence from doing them, I haven't done a boot in like a really long time. I think since the Heat got eliminated, so it's been a month and a half. Excuse me, I got to burp here. Come in a second. Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
This is great radio.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to guess 24.2.
24.2. There's the total.
Oh, shit. That's an ugly.
That's a 30-seconder.
I'm not going to lie. I think that might be the worst one I've ever done. Outside of the first boot I've ever done. That might be the worst. I felt it, too, in the middle of it. I was just like, I don't have it in me right now.
It's fine.
Well, shout out to Raul and shout out to Dash for typing O.
You know what? I'll take the blame on that one. It was great. So he had to power through that great. I'll know now for future reference. Anything but great.
I wish the happy...
So what's your favorite happy day?
It's the Happy Moms, the raspberries.
Ooh, yeah, those are good.
I don't think we have them here right now. I also would probably vote for number 2. In terms of chugging, lemon lime is so easy to chug to me. It just goes down like butter. But if I'm just going to sit down and sip, I don't hate the fruit punch.
No, yeah, fruit punch is underrated.
Here's the ironic thing, though. I don't drink Happy Dads outside chat sports.
No, I don't either.
I don't. I mean, that's not my drink of choice. It's just the easiest to chug, and because it has electrolytes in it and stuff like that, so it's not as hard on our bodies. So that's why we go with the Happy Dads or Happy Moms. But yeah, if I'm going out, I'm kind of. If you guys had to guess what my drink of choice is, what would it be? Let me know down below. What do you think my drink of choice is? You can go liquor, you can go beer. If you go beer, pick a specific brand. If you go liquor, choose a liquor. I'll tell you. I know what it is.
Well,
Cullen, do you know what mine is?
I feel like you told me, but I think it's actually the one I'm thinking of is like maybe the first beer you had, which I don't think it's it.
I'll tell you this.
It's not the same.
It's not what you're thinking.
Okay.
Raul says Mike's Hard Lemonade.
He does look like a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, whoa!
He does.
That's fucked up.
How's that fucked up?
Mike Hard's Lemonade. That's a terrible.
Dude, with that shaven face, you look like a Mike's Hard guy. I'm just
okay,
saying.
if I had my beard, maybe things change. Dash says Bud Light. Fitness says anything. Anything is possible. All right, we're back in the second half. Mavericks starting with the ball. First possession, Luka gets downhill and scores very easily, driving by Jason Tatum. My drink of choice is a solid vodka soda. And Cullen says I'm boring. Might be. My favorite beer is Miller Lite, liquor, vodka soda. I'm a healthy guy now. I try to limit the It just makes your hangovers worse. It just makes you bloated. It's terrible for you. Sure, the drinks will taste good. Mike's Hard Lemonade, it might be good. Twisted Tea might be good, but they're absolutely horrific for you. I don't know who made that 3 for Boston, but either way, a triple for Boston, then a Daniel Gafford layup the other way, and it's a 66-46 game. We've reached the part of the watch party where the game no longer really matters, and we're just going to here to hang out and party. But we'll also still tell you about the game as Derek White misses a 3, rebound at Dallas. It's a 20-point game. Could Dallas get it to 10 going into the 4th? If it's a 10-point game hanging in the 4th, I think it's a very possible win. Oh, God. Honestly, don't even tell me about the echo anymore. It's going to make me frustrated. Luka to the rim, bank shot, missed it. Luka... he has the least impactful 19 points. He has 19 points on 16 shots. It's not good. It's not efficient. He's shooting 50%, but that's not efficiency. I think people fail to realize that, too, when you talk about efficient scoring, is that when you talk about, they're only going to see the 50% from the field, and they're like, efficient. But if it takes you 19 shots to score 19 points, that's not efficient. It's not efficient. Turnover. Jason Tatum gets stripped by Luka Doncic, and here he comes as the Mavericks trail by 18. Luka, swing, one more, extra pass, wide open, Kyrie Irving triple. He's been horrific today. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to go back to Boston. Go back to Boston. You know what? Where are people watching from right now?
There we go.
Where are people watching from? We've asked this question a couple times, but there's a total of 78 people watching between the two channels we're live on.
Yeah.
Let me know where you're watching from. Yeah. Al Horford mid-range shot doesn't go. Luka just got absolutely stripped, but now Kyrie is able to pick up the loose ball. Here comes Kyrie. Pull up, 12-footer. No good. Al Horford shoves Gafford in the back. It's not called. Here comes Holiday. Drew Holiday probing, stopping, swinging. Derek White, corner triple. That's no good. Celtics have come out slow here. Mavericks have not been able to take advantage. Feel like if the Mavericks hit a couple of these open shots they've had, it would be already a 15, 14-point game. Luka, step back 3, blocked. He's been terrible. And now Luka will follow Jaylen Brown. Oh, they're going to call a charge. They're going to say Luka was set and took the charge. Ty Man watching from Ohio. Logan's Lab watching from Orlando. Jay Harbor watching from Maine. Puerto Rico for Freebird.
You know what Kyrie is playing like?
It's here.
He's playing similar to what he did in the Oklahoma City Thunder series, where he came out, he had a couple of those 9-point games where he just wasn't aggressive, and he's saving his energy and everything. It's the finals, man. What are you saving it for?
Yeah, if you're a Mavericks fan, I wouldn't panic. Like you kind of mentioned, you lost Game 1 against the Thunder.
It's true.
You lost, I think
they lost
Game 1 of the Clips too, right?
I was about to say, I thought that was the one they lost to.
They lost Game 1 to the Thunder. And Kyrie just dribbled off his foot. It's a turnover. Oh my, he's been horrific. Drew Holiday out and running, pull-up 3. He almost airballed it, but Derek White got the offensive rebound, and he is fouled. So Derek White's going to go to the line for 2. This has been one of the worst games I've ever seen Kyrie Irving play.
Yeah. He just looks out of it. He hit a tough kind of right baseline shot over a couple of Celtics earlier in the game. That's his one highlight. Outside of that, he has been pretty much abysmal. Because ultimately, if you're a Dallas fan, right, you need Luka to be the best player in the series. He hasn't. And you need Kyrie to really, head up the pecking order between him, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Luka. And you could argue Dallas's 2 stars have been majorly outplayed by both Tatum and Brown. I know Tatum doesn't probably have the numbers that Luka does. Tatum's been more, to Rolly's point, efficient. So.
Yeah, I just had to fire off that tweet right there. Julio, that's funny. Hopefully they make an adjustment this offseason. Oh, what a move by Kyrie Irving. Just put Al Horford in an absolute blender. Laid it up and in. 18-point game. Jay Harbor says, I'm a Celtics fan, but Dallas is a very good team and will make adjustments. They will. They will. By the way, I tweet out Kyrie is playing the worst game I've ever seen him play. Next possession puts Al Horford out of his shoes. Out of his shoes. Al Horford, guarded by Derek Lively, as the rookie from Duke, just checked in. Jason Tatum now has it, guarded by Lively after a switch. Tatum, crossover, driving left, getting to the rim, Euro-stepping and losing it out of bounds, and it will be a turnover heading to Dallas. I'm telling you right now, the Mavericks have an opportunity to cut into this game. I mean, that's the 10th turnover of the game for the Celtics. P.J. Washington driving to the rack, lefty layup, good! It's a 16-point game, and it's a timeout on the floor. I'm not going to say anything's going to happen, but I'm not saying that this could become a game soon. I think there's a chance. There's a chance.
If there is one 60-plus team that I do not feel comfortable with the lead, it is the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, they are so bad. They are the best. I don't know how do I want to phrase this. The Celtics are the greatest mentally weak team of all time. That's, I think, a good way to put it. They are 12-2 in the postseason. They had 64 wins in the regular season. But I think almost everyone in the world universally agrees they can choke at any moment and blow a lead at any moment. Funny way to put it. All right, either way, make sure you are getting started with our presenting sponsor, which is Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app in North America. Get started today and join the action during the NBA Finals because, well, even when these games are blowouts and they stink like this one, I am going to have a good time watching because of my Prize Picks entry, and you could do the same and get a first deposit match up to $100 when you use code CLNS at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Stars, it just means more at Prize Picks. You can get boosted payouts for some NBA final stars like Jason Tatum, like Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving. And it just makes Prize Picks so much fun to play because there's boosts and there's added fun every single game. On this specific game, I got more than Daniel Gafford's 6 rebounds. He's got 2, both of them offensive, by the way. And then more than Derek White, 14.5 points. He's got 13, so I need 1 basket from Derek White. And I took the less than on Jason Tatum, 27.5 points. He has 8. So I feel pretty confident that the 2 Celtics players are going to do what I need him to do. Daniel Gafford, though, got to get 5 more boards to see if he can do it in the rest of this game. But join me, join Stephen A. Smith, join millions of others playing Prize Picks on a daily basis at prizepicks.com/CLNS or use code CLNS when you download the app at your local app store. Get started today. First deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that simple. It's that easy. Join me because it is a fun time playing Prize Picks on a daily basis. All right, it's 68-52. I'm telling you what. I feel like this game will be interesting at some point.
At some point.
I feel like there's going to be a moment where this game gets to an 8-point game with 8 minutes to go. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that the Mavericks are going to win. I'm probably still going to say the Celtics win by 14 plus.
Okay.
But I feel like the Mavericks are going to cut to 8 with like 8 minutes to go in this game, and it's going to be like, holy shit, here we go.
If I'm a Mavs fan, honestly, all I'm really hoping for, get it within 12 going into the fourth. And I feel like I have a shot.
I think I said earlier in this half, I was like, can you get it to 10?
Yeah, that's fair.
What were they down at half? 25?
They were down a lot. They were down more than my education allowed me to count. Let's put it that way.
They have 17. They're down 21 at half. So they would win the third quarter by 11, win the second quarter by 10. It's possible.
Yeah. And again, it's one of those things. Like if Kyrie really wakes up, starts getting aggressive, maybe draws some fouls, maybe gets himself into foul trouble, Luka can get things going. To me, Dallas clearly has a problem of they have so many people to guard on Boston's end that they're tired on the offense.
Yeah. Porzingis has yet to check in the second half too, by the way.
Which is pretty crazy.
Tatum gets it over to Al Horford, top of the key. Horford swings it over to Derek White. White now has it, hands it off to Brown. Brown doubled, back to Derek White. White gets a step, pull-up elbow jumper, left it short. Luka Doncic rebound. Can they cut more into this deficit? Luka gets a screen. Al Horford defending. Luka driving. Gets him on his hip. Layup is good. It's a 14-point game with 7 minutes to go in the third. It's not over yet, folks. Drew Holiday in the corner, driving. Good cutoff by Derek Jones Jr. Holiday spinning. That is just excellent offense, excellent patience from Drew Holiday, and he draws the foul and will be heading to the line for 2. Luka Doncic is holding his knee. He's up. It's not like he's down holding his knee, but he's grimacing in pain. Luka was bothered with a knee issue against the Timberwolves, still cooked them. But I thought the 5 to 6 days off was going to help his knee heal. Evidently still lingering. Drew Holiday makes the first free throw. Yeah, Luka was grimacing, running back on defense. Not what you want to see. First free throw was good for Holiday. It's a 16-point game now after he makes both. 70 to 54. Kyrie brings it up, still getting booed. Shocker. PJ Washington posting up Derek White on the left block, spinning, right hook, no good. Offensive rebound, fouled, and PJ Washington will go to the line for 2. PJ Washington has been not that good today. Missed a couple of his open triples. But if Derek White's going to be the person defending PJ Washington, you'd like to think that they're going to try to target that and put PJ on the block, which they did there. Washington makes that first free throw. Washington's now up to 9 points. 3 of 8 from the field, though. Not efficient night for PJ. Like I mentioned, missed a couple open threes. Washington makes the second free throw, so back to a 14-point game. Kristaps Porzingis checks in for the first time in the second half. He was the best player in this game in the first half with a game-high 18. Now game-high holds, whereas Luka Doncic is 21. Foul away from the ball. Porzingis grabbed by Derek Lively off ball. Foul. Lively really being physical there with Porzingis. That's the one knock on Porzingis. Never used to handle physicality well. Has done well today, though. Tatum swooping inside, laying it up and in, and he reaches double figures with a 10-point outing so far. Luka the other way, step back 3 over Derek White. Bottoms, and it's a 13-point game with 6 minutes to go in the third. They're cooking, folks, and Luka's got 24 on the night. Drew Holiday gets a screen, hands it back off to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Lively. Tatum, jab step, driving left, swings it to Brown, right wing 3, not able to answer. Luka with the board, he'll push. Chance to cut it to 11 or 10. Derek Jones Jr. driving to the rim, rejected. Lively offensive rebound, out to Kyrie, 3. No good. Kyrie's struggles continue. I tell you what, though, if that fell, Cullen, it would have been a 10-point game. Oh, we do have a game. We no longer have to talk about a game. It's a 13-point game with 5 minutes to go in the third. This is a basketball game. That is a fact. That is a fact. Remember, if you're just joining us, this was a 29-point lead for the Boston Celtics at one point in the first half. 29. Drew Holiday, left wing, gets the switch. They now have Porzingis posting up Luka. He gets it on the left wing. About 12 feet from the basket. Stripped by Luka. Luka creates the turnover. He's out and running. Doncic spinning, stopping, kicking out to Kleber. One more to Kyrie, and he'll slow it down. Irving driving, getting a step, sidestep, mid-range. Good. It's an 11-point game. 72 to 61, and the Celtics are reeling, folks. They're reeling. Kyrie up to 12 points on the ball game. Holiday, handoff to Jaylen Brown. Now Derek Lively defending. Brown driving. That was travel. Over to Holiday. Corner 3. No good. Rebound fought for. It's a foul on Derek White. It's heading back to Dallas. And the Mavericks will have a chance to cut it to a single-digit ball game. Shout out to the real ones watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button, but we have a game on our hands. This is no longer a blowout. This is a close game. Close might be strong, but Luka, 3. Good! The Mavericks have pulled within 8. Luka's mean mugging the crowd, shaking his head. The Dallas Mavericks, welcome to the NBA Finals. We got an 8-point game. Uh-oh! It's unbelievable! I can't believe it! Luka Doncic mean mugging the crowd. He's now up to 26 points. And this game is going to be fun down the stretch, Cullen.
Honestly,
Woo!
hey, I'm here for it. Also, by the way, it seems like every time we shit talk one of the players in the game, they instantly fucking go back at it. I swear to God, man. I'm not saying we're, putting anything out in the universe, but all I'm saying is the facts are the facts.
Whew, wow. You know, this is a good time, Cullen.
Yes. Well, what is a good time for?
It's 38 people watching on the Chat Sports channel, 33 on Heat.
Yep.
Let's get the comment section flowing a little bit, try to get
I
it.
cannot agree.
Who you got?
Who you got?
Who you got? This game was thought to be over. It was a 29-point lead for Boston at one point in the first half.
Let's get the
But
chat
this
right
is
up.
a game that could go any way right now. Let me know who you got. BOS for the Celtics, DAL for the Mavericks. Shout outs to every single person who comments down a prediction.
Freaking go. Raul says he's riding with Boston. Hey, he was like that at the beginning. Shout out to him. Anita says Dallas. I'm not even... Fitness says Dallas.
Yeah, just go with fitness.
I'm about to say, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. 2Y2K, Dallas. Time in the Buckeye says Dallas. So we got some vibes going here.
I mean, most of the people saying Dallas in the Heat channel, I feel like is just hopefully that's happening.
It's both.
Do you really feel like Dallas is going to come back and win? I tell you what, that'd be all time.
It would be, oh my God.
To see the Celtics blow a 29-point lead in the first half.
I got a Celtics buddy who was blowing up my phone.
Brings a smile to my face.
I got a Celtics buddy who was blowing up my phone when they were up 30. Man, oh man.
I mean, I would be feeling a certain type of way if my team was ever up by 30 in the finals. Like, I know it's the first half, I know it's the second quarter, but you were up 29 points in an NBA Finals game. You assume that game's on.
Oh yeah.
I understand there was 26, 27 minutes left, but 29 points? You think the game's over. You won. You're up 1-0 in the finals. And now they're in a dogfight with the Mavericks, and Luka Doncic is absolutely dominating. Also just changed our live poll. Not changed it, but updated it. I want to get a new perspective on people and how they feel, because that first live poll was from the pregame portion. Now I want to know how y'all feel about the game right now. Oh, a $5 super chat from Raging Bull. Shout out to Raging Bull. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. F Boston.
Yeah. Shout out.
If you're in the Heat Report chat, spam F Boston down below, please. Spam F Boston in the Heat chat, please.
Don't have to do it in our main chat, sports chat, but
Heat, yeah, spam it.
I also owe 5 push-ups.
You do.
I do. I never did those, so you guys might not be able to see it because I'm just going to pound them out real quick, but
Okay.
you'll hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Easy money.
Easy money, good depth. You guys didn't see it. Cullen could testify.
Yeah, it's true.
Not gonna lie, those are pretty sore. I dominated my triceps this morning in my morning workout, so I felt it in those 5 push-ups. My triceps are sore as hell. All right, 8-point game. We're back. 4 minutes to go in the third. Tatum drives, gets downhill, hangs, can't finish. Rebound Lively. A lot of contact. That was a travel. Yeah, Derek Lively traveled. Yeah, that absolutely happened. I mean, it was clear as day. Lively, good job defensively. Got the rebound, shuffled his feet about 3 different times. I mean, this is just... I hear our Mavericks studio going absolutely bananas, but about that call. But it was the right call. I'll say this, too. They're letting him play, which I enjoy. There's some physicality at what's it called? That has been really welcomed. Lively fouls Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown got downhill in a hurry, and Lively picks up the foul. I think Lively has a lot of, like 2 or 3 fouls in this game. Let's check. Lively has played 13 minutes. He has 4 fouls. That's not good. That is not good. So Jaylen Brown's at the line for 2, and he makes the first.
Also, quick update on our chat rates.
Okay.
We're sitting at 10, which is, hey, we can do better. Because Boston and Dallas are only that much ahead of us. We got to get the chat.
That's actually not even that good for them, considering
really
they've had like 3.7K people watching.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown splits the pair. Want to shout out Type Me right now. Let's get our chat rate. Let's beat our record for today. Let's get to 50. Type Me as much as you can. Come on. Spam those me's. It's a 9-point game. Luka swings it over to Kyrie. Crossover. Kyrie gets downhill. Stops. And he travels with it. Back-to-back turnovers from the Dallas Mavericks. They cut it to 8, and next thing you know, turnovers. Let's get our chat rate record today. Spam those me's. Raul, Time and the Buckeye, Fitness, Rockstar. Spam those me's. We're at 6 right now. Let's get up 10. Let's get closer to 20. Tatum driving. Kicks out to Porzingis. Open 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Tatum. To Porzingis, slams it home off the offensive rebound, and the lead gets back to double digits, 11 for Boston. Kyrie brings it up now. Porzingis into 20 points. Irving, pull up 3, right wing, rattles in and out. It was halfway down, and it's rebounded by Boston. Here comes the counter strike from Celtics. 3 minutes to go in the quarter, 11-point game. Tatum working on Lively, gets a step, drops it off to Holiday, swung to Jaylen Brown, pump fake, he drives, Euro, fouled inside. That is the 5th foul on Derek Lively. He is going to be out of this game for some time now. Derek Lively, the terrific, his arms are just so far forward. I love when players are like, I didn't foul him. Dude, you literally went like this. Jaylen Brown makes the first of the 2, and the lead's back up to 12. I'm telling you what, if the Mavericks got anything from Kyrie today, dude, Kyrie 6 of 17, 0 of 5 from 3, 3 turnovers. Kyrie has been abysmal. Abysmal. By the way, I'm a little disappointed no one spanned F Boston in the Heat chat. Sad. Jaylen Brown goes 2 for 2. 77-64 is the lead. Tim Hardaway into the game. Mavericks looking for any type of offense. Checks in for Kyrie. What a lob. It's caught. It's Hardaway. Pull up. No, he drops it off to Derek White, who's rejected by Jaylen Brown at the rim. What a block from Jaylen Brown. And then Al Horford airballs a 3. That had all-time momentum, like potential, and then Al Horford misses the 3. Luka, step back 3. This is a ridiculous shot, and it's just a bad shot. Taking that shot with 15 left in the shot clock is just terrible. I don't care that you're hot. That's just bad. Jaylen Brown now has it up top. He gets a screen from Tatum. Brown gets a step on Kleber. Kicks it out, swung around, wide open Tatum, top of the key, and it's bottoms. It's a triple, and the lead is back to 16 for the Celtics. It's an 8-0 run for Boston. That's what good teams do, man. Mavericks cut it to 8. Celtics get it right back to 16. 80-64 is the score as we inch closer and closer to the final period. That's just a good answer from Boston, man. It's a good answer.
I think you said it best. If Dallas just were to take advantage of the opportunities that Boston was giving them. Boston was giving them a chance to get in the game. And they weren't making the most of it.
Boston was giving them every chance, man.
It's ridiculous. Again, if Kyrie showed up tonight, if Derek Lively hadn't committed, there's been a couple fouls that he's just, again, youth showing he's a rookie. I get it's a big spot. Dallas has just got to be better.
Yeah.
They do.
If you're one of the 36 people watching on our main chat sports channel that isn't subscribed, let's change that.
Yeah.
We're 23. Math, yes? 24. God, gracious. 24.
That boot's
24 subscribers away from 73 touchies.
376,000.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you,
Welcome.
Colin. Yeah, those three happy dads might be hitting right now. Might be hitting. Hit that sub button because we're going to be live for every single NBA Finals game, and I can guarantee the rest of the series we will not be having any echo issues. So
Yes,
make sure you
we
hit
will.
that sub button. I actually don't even know if it's still echoing. I know I
It
told
is.
people. Okay, thanks.
It is.
Cool.
It is.
Awesome. Fun. Great.
We'll say we're going back live here, but we're going to make a string of shots.
33 likes away on Chat Sports for a shot. 54 on Heat. Luka Doncic, wide open three, too strong. Felt like the Mavs needed it. Felt like they needed it. Now the Celtics have a chance to increase this run and get it back to close to a 20-point game. Minute and a half to go in the quarter. Tatum, right wing, driving on P.J. Washington, kicking it out to Hauser. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Derek Jones Jr., and they'll have 7 on the clock to shoot. I mean, that was a great set out of the timeout by Jason Kidd. They got their best player a wide open three, and he just missed it. He just missed it. I tell you what, they get it to 8-point game with 4 minutes to go in the quarter, and then it's going to go into the fourth, 16 plus. That's pretty deflating if you're a Mavs. If you're a Mavs fan, Mavs player, it's deflating. 27 points for Luka. He'll take a seat. Jaylen Brown driving, kicking out. Horford, corner three. Good, Al Horford. It's a 19-point lead, 11-0 run for Boston in the last 3 minutes. Kyrie driving, looking to answer. Rejected by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has been absolutely everywhere. 2 blocks in the quarter. He has been phenomenal on the defensive end. Wow. I'm impressed with Jaylen Brown. He damn near might be the best player on the Celtics. And that's not even like a joke to dig at Tatum, because I do like to do that. But he's been 16 points, 3 steals, 2 blocks.
Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
He's been unbelievable. I think they're chanting Kyrie sucks. I think Daniel Gafford just did a behind-the-back pass. Did I see that correctly? Got to send this tweet out. Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Celtics.
Also, if you want to follow for more NBA content, I will say this, and not just because he's about 15 feet away from me. That's honestly probably bad math. Nic's one of the best NBA follows on Twitter. Give the man a follow.
This is why I bring Colin around. Speaking of Jaylen Brown, he's knocked down a step back three. The lead is back to 22, and this is no longer a game. Tim Hardaway has it right wing, driving baseline, fade. This is a horrific shot. Air ball. Yep. Daniel Gafford rebound fouled though, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jaylen Brown is firing on all cylinders. Had Maxi Kleber one-on-one, got a screen from Hauser, and just rose up and knocked it down. Fitness says Rolly's the best. You're too kind, Fitness. You're too kind. No, but for real, though, follow me on Twitter at Nic_Rohloff for more NBA content. We're going to cover the NBA Finals, to cover the NBA as a whole, specifically the Heat 2, Dolphins content, as well as Gafford makes the first free throw. I also lead our NBA draft coverage here at Chat Sports as the draft rolls around in less than 3 weeks. If you want more news, rumors surrounding the draft, some highlights, I'll be a good spot to follow as well. Jaylen Brown's been absolutely phenomenal today. He is I would say 1A Jaylen Brown, 1B Porzingis for MVP. And then I'd put Luka 3 because Luka's been pretty damn good in this third quarter, but ultimately didn't matter. 20-point game, shot clock turned off. Will this be a 20-point Lead or will it be more? Tatum driving, kicking out to Horford, swinging around. Jaylen Brown, pump fake drive. He tried to eviscerate Daniel Gafford from existence, but was blocked on that dunk attempt. I mean, that was legitimately one of the craziest dunk attempts I have ever seen. Legitimately have ever seen. Disappointing right there. The Mavericks got it to 8, and then next thing you know, back to 20. It is fourth quarter time, though, so spam those 4s down below. This is also our Super Chat menu, but I want to get the 4s up. We have 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. Spam the 4s. Get the comment section flooded, folks. Shout-outs to everyone who spams 4. Anita Anderson, spamming those 4s. Fitness, get the pause in the air. Pause in the air. Pause in the air. Come on, put with me.
Let's
Pause
go.
in the air.
Let's freaking go,
Pause
man.
in the air.
NBA
Pause in
Finals.
the air.
Let's freaking
Pause
go.
in the air.
Shout out
12
Anita. Shout
minutes
out
to
Fitness.
go.
Let's freaking go, man.
Get the pause up. Get the pause up. Time in the Buckeye with the paw.
Tell you what, it's fourth quarter time. I'm down to do a little discount. I don't know about you.
I agree.
I got a whole beer. Now, granted, it's a great beer, so Rolly's not a fan. But I got a beer waiting for me right here. I want to do a beer bong, at least. I mean, I would love to do a boot, but I'd really love to do a beer bong. So how about...
You know, I'm going to do a race for 20 if you are.
Okay. I'll do one just for 10. But we'll race for
Whoa,
20.
that's aggressive. $20 beer bong race. Could be on the Heat channel, could be on our main chat sports channel. Does not matter.
Yeah.
$20 super chats, a beer bong race. That's some pretty good timing right there. Also, you'd get into the Heat Port Hall of Fame. I'll put you in there. I don't care.
Or if you want to, like I said, 10, I'm doing one. 20, we're both doing one. Or if you want to do 2 10s.
Get the either you have 2 options right now. You either get the pause in the air and spam those 4s, or you're sending it to 20 to have us do a beer bong race. There's no in between. There's no in between. By the way, shout out to Raul, who's been with us the entire night. Shout out to Ty Man, Anita, Fitness, all the real ones watching, hanging out with us on this fine Thursday evening. We appreciate all of you. Curious to see where Celtics is at in live viewership right now. Check that out as we wait here in between quarters. Celtics today by Chat Sports is at 4.5K. Take that. See where the Mavs are at. Mavericks today, where you at, brother?
I'm curious. I'm looking at these stats.
Mavericks today. Mavs are at 722. It's not terrible.
Hey, without looking at your phone, like look at me the entire time. How many assists do you think Luka Doncic has today? If you had to guess. Again, scoreboard.nba.com.
2.
1.
I was either going to go between 2 or 1.
Dude, that is unheard of for Luka.
Celtic Raider says if you're a Celtics fan, come over to Celtics today. You can. I would like you to stay here and hang out with us because we need the bodies.
Let's say me and Rolly are having a good time, man.
Yeah, at least we're entertaining ourselves.
Yes.
The game hasn't been. Well, the game was entertaining for a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. We had a game. We still kind of have a game.
Oh, my
Let's
guy
go.
Fitness. My guy Fitness is doing a solo bomb.
Yep.
Solo cup for Cullen. He offered for 10.
I did.
I didn't go that low. Shout out to Fitness. I'll say this, though. Another 10 in the next minute, and I'll join. It could be another 10. It didn't have to. We said 20, but doesn't have to be all someone. It could be a 10 plus 10 action. If someone wants to match Fitness's 10, we'll do a race.
Let's do it.
We'll do a race if someone matches Fitness's 10. Jaylen Brown layup to open up the scoring of the 4th, so it's a 22-point game. Kyrie, great pocket pass to Derek Jones Jr., who's rejected by Kristaps Porzingis. Offensive rebound, though, for Dallas. Outlet to P.J. Washington, who gets downhill and lays it up and in. So back to a 20-point game. A foul on Kyrie as Derek White was beginning to post up Irving. All right, we'll give it to the next timeout. Next time out, Cullen's either doing a beer bong by himself or if someone sends in a 10, I'll join him. I mean, the Celtics have had some ridiculous blocks today, but they've also had 2 ridiculous posters. Hey, that's been yeah, I mean, this is a clinic if you're Boston. Sidestep 3 for Tatum. Rattles in and out. Rattles in and out. I'll take it for my prize picks. I need to get less than 27. Luka probing on Brown, stopping, fouled, and 1 for Luka Doncic. And it's down to an 18-point game. Do the Mavs have another run in them to make this a game? That's the question that we'll have to ask ourselves, and we'll have to see get answered. Luka wanted to flex to the crowd, and then he realized he's down 20, and probably shouldn't do that. Oh my God, you can tell that was off as soon as it left his hand. Luka with 29. He's got 10 rebounds. Tatum, drive baseline, loose ball out of bounds. It will stay with Boston on the baseline. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to just message Brett about it after the game. And what's up, Melvin? Good to see you, buddy. And then say, I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the VODs that I filmed in here prior because they said the audio was fine. I didn't message them, but sound checks they didn't say anything. Derek White in the corner, guarded by Maxi Kleber. Porzingis wants it. Instead, it's turned over. Derek Jones Jr. the other way. Pritchard defending. Euro for Derek Jones Jr. doesn't go. Rebound gathered by Porzingis, and the Celtics transition defense stands tall. Here comes Pritchard now the other way. He's been terrible today. He's 0 for 5 from 3. Porzingis pull-up jumper, no good. Left it short. Rebound Doncic. Luka, guarded by Pritchard. Advantage Luka. Luka driving, double teamed, kicked out to White. Derek Jones Jr. Back to Luka, guarded by Derek White. Luka driving, stepping through, fouled. Is it going to be on Tatum or Derek White? Derek White blocked him, looked clean up top, but did they call Tatum on a reach-in? No, that's a foul. Yeah, that's foul. As Luka was coming through to get to his shot, Derek White had him on the arm. It's a foul. It's a foul. Luka makes the first free throw. Kleber will head to the bench. Luka's the first player with a 30-point double-double in his finals debut since Tim Duncan in 1999. Oh my God, P.J. Washington just absolutely shoved Porzingis. Not called for a foul or anything like that. Luka misses the free throw yet again. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Dallas, though. It went off a fingertip of a Celtics player. 17-point game with 9.5 to go. I'll tell you what, a 3 here could make it interesting. P.J. Washington gets it to Luka. Luka guarded by Pritchard. Left wing, isolated. Step back 3 for Luka. And he can't make it interesting. He misses. Man, it got to 8 points, and it just has been all Boston since then. Holiday driving, probing, has Washington on his back. Reverse layup. That is just a really smooth move by Jrue Holiday. Outlet ahead to Derek Jones Jr., who just turns it over. Oh, they're going to say Pritchard, who had the loose ball, had a heel on the baseline, so will stay with the Mavericks. I mean, this is just, if you are a young man or woman trying to play basketball and you want to get some teach tape on how to beat an oversized defender, watch what Jrue Holiday just did. P.J. Washington misses an open corner 3. 5 of 23 from Dallas today from beyond the arc. I'd be willing to bet, Cullen, they don't do that again. Porzingis rises up over Luka, can't hit the jumper. Kyrie skies in for the board. Irving driving out to Doncic. Luka met by Derek White now. Calls for a screen, gets the screen. Luka drives right, double teamed. It's stripped. Derek White with the steal, out in transition. White, layup, good. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Jason Kidd. The Celtics have a 21-point lead with 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Oh boy, this one looks over. It looks over. You want to come up and do this beer bong ski? Okay. That's cool with me. We are sponsored by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app. And thank goodness that I have an entry with Prize Picks, because if I had to watch this game with no entry, I don't know what I would be rooting for. And that's what makes Prize Picks so fun. You can make an entry on the latest daily fantasy sports projections while you're watching the games. And right now they're offering a first deposit match up to $100 when you use code CLNS when you download the app. Or you can go to this live comments and description of this stream, prizepicks.com/CLNS is that link. But my entry in this one, I got more than Daniel Gafford, 6 rebounds. Let's see where he is at. He's got 3, so I need 4 left here in the fourth quarter. I took the more than on Derek White, 14.5 points. He's now got 15. That's the less than on Tatum, 27.5. He's got 13. So that one's already good with Derek White. Jason Tatum, he's not scoring 15 points in the final 8 minutes. I just need 5 rebounds from Daniel Gafford. Excuse me, 4 rebounds from Daniel Gafford. It's a 3-player entry to win 3 times your money. You can win up to 100 times your money with as little as 4 correct entries right now. All you do is pick more or less. Yes, it's that simple on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and have fun. Turn your hoops knowledge into some serious cash. You can also do it in the esports game, League of Legends, Call of Duty. They have it all on Prize Picks. So get started today. Download the app. Like I said, code CLNS is a first deposit match up to $100. Links in the description and comments as well if you'd like to do that. All right, Cullen's going to come up and do his beer bong. Appreciate Cullen. Appreciate Fitness for sending in the $10 super chat. My guy, Fitness. I've missed the Heat fans. I know there isn't a lot of viewership tonight, but I just like being live on the channel. I do too. And Cullen was with us for the first round of the playoffs, which did not go our way.
Record-breaking.
Yeah, you were with us for game 1, 4, and 5, right? 2 and 3 I was with myself, because 3 was during the draft. And yeah, on Saturday, and then game 2 was on Wednesday night before the draft, and I was the only one doing that. So yeah. All right, let's do it. Shout out to Cullen. Everyone give him a round of applause down below. Shout out to Cullen. Spam the Cullens down below.
Get down.
Oh yeah, let's go, Cullen. How was that boat trip, by the way? Good. You went Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next time, hey, listen, if you're willing to make the drive out there.
How far? Where did you go?
Lake Louisville. So that's about, for you,
Said Lake Louisville. So how long is it far from you then? How far is it from you? Oh, I didn't realize Denton is so close to that. Maybe I'll have to stop by there on my next trip to the casino.
Hold on. I think it's closer like 20 to 30. But from you, yeah, it's probably like 35-ish.
Oh, that's not bad.
So not too bad.
All right, we're back in action. Luka's got it. He gets a screen. Luka guarded by Pritchard after the switch. He drives left, gets doubled, stops, fades away at the free throw line, and it rattles in and out. Rebound down to Jason Tatum. I mean, this game is a snoozer. This 8 minutes needs to fly by. No fouls, please. Tatum gets a step on Lively, drop off the Holiday. I don't know what just happened. I think he airballed a layup. Okay, that was going to be guess number 2. Unbelievable what just happened from him. Unbelievable. Kyrie has it in the corner. He's been terrible today, and he just fell to the ground and then gets bumped. A lot of contact, no call. Kyrie out to P.J. Washington. Washington drives. Another contact-riddled play. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up strong and makes it. I mean, I tell you what, these officials are letting them play today, Cullen. They are absolutely letting them play. Derek White now leading the offense, initiating it past half court. Tatum's got it at the top of the key. Working with Kyrie here. Tatum backing down Irving. Fading away. Jumper is pure. Tough bucket from Jason Tatum. Back to a 21-point game. Tatum up to 15 points on the ball game. P.J. Washington driving, Euro step, drop off pass to Lively, who slams it home with two hands. The thing is, though, the Mavericks can't trade buckets. They have to probably hold the Celtics scoreless for legitimately 5 minutes. They do. How about the Celtics have 20 assists? The Mavericks have 7. That is an absurdly low number for Dallas. Everything coming off isolations or putbacks. Layup by Tatum, no good. Offensive putback by, I think that was Horford, is good. Luka pick and roll, lob in the Lively, corralled, fouled, and Derek Lively will go to the line for 2. Drew Holiday was the one reaching in. 2 free throws for the rookie, who is not the best free throw shooter.
One thing I will say about Boston, when they get on you, like when they get out to that little lead and they're kind of feeling themselves a little bit, they are one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA. Because, and I'm not trying to say this in a negative way, they are front runners. Like when they,
Yeah, they are.
like when they get out and they get a little bit of a lead, they are not afraid to lean on you a little bit.
It's funny, it's like twofold though, because that style of basketball that they play is also very conducive to why many aren't surprised when they blow leads. Because like when you're taking these horrible isolation shots, kind of gambling on defense at times, which they do, it is kind of conducive to allowing a team to come back. Al Horford spinning inside, out to Holiday, corner 3 for Drew is nothing but nylon, and the lead is up to 24 as the Celtics are up 99-75. Honestly, if I'm Dallas, I'm taking out the starters. Under 6 minutes to go, take out Luka. Luka driving, stopping, fade away, a little floater doesn't go. Rebound down to Boston as we approach 5 minutes to go in this game. Al Horford to the corner. It's Jaylen Brown. He'll take a 3, and he's fouled by P.J. Washington. I gotta be honest. I feel like I would take the starters out if I was Boston too. They're the team that they can afford an injury because they're so deep. But like, if you're up 25 and get hurt, that's probably the bigger issue here than being down 25 and getting hurt.
We want to see Luke Cornett in the game. That's what we're trying to say.
Yes. I also think Luke Cornett isn't that bad.
Local guy.
From us or? Oh, really? I didn't know that.
He grew up actually near where I live, believe it or not. Not too far from here, so.
Learn something new every day, folks. Learn something new every day. The Celtics have 7 different players with multiple three-pointers made. That is an NBA Finals record. Jaylen Brown, the only knock on Jaylen Brown today, I think he's like struggling from the free throw line. Jaden Hardy into the game. Luka sits down as the Mavericks have emptied their bench. It's Hardy, Exum, Washington, Lively, and Josh Green. Celtics get an defensive rebound after a miss. They call timeout, and I believe they are going to go empty the bench as well. So with 5 minutes to go in this ball game, the benches are emptied, and the Boston Celtics are going to go up 1-0 in the NBA Finals.
Pretty crazy. I know we didn't get a chance, Rolly, to kind of preview the finals per se, like we would normally do for like a series.
Yeah.
I got to ask you this question, since we're kind of in the deep stages of a blowout here. Who do you think has the most to gain from a championship in the series? Let's get that. Honestly, answer in the chat too.
As a franchise or like
Individual.
in general?
Individual. It could be a coach, it could be a player, whomever.
I think the most to gain, I'll probably go Luka Doncic.
Yep.
Because if Luka wins this NBA championship, I think it's pretty widely going to be accepted that he is now the best player in the NBA.
Yes.
It's been Nikola Jokic over the past 2.5, 3 seasons.
Yeah.
But Luka's been on an absolute heater. Even though Jokic won his 3rd MVP this season,
Yeah.
Luka would win Finals MVP.
Mhm.
He would go through an absolute gauntlet of a schedule, playing the Clippers, Thunder, Timberwolves.
Yep.
He was 3rd in MVP voting this year. I think people would widely consider him as the #1 player in the world. I'm just trying to think of other players that could like have their status personally jump that high.
Yeah.
Like Mazzulla winning his first championship would be massive.
He'd be, knowing Boston head coaches, he'd be set for 15
Yeah,
years.
I know Jason Kidd, like, there's been questions about his coaching ability, but I don't think anyone can question his basketball legacy with how good he was as a player.
I was talking about this with Harrison, our Mavs host over there. Jason Kidd wins this. He's the 3rd greatest Maverick of all time. He's a part of both championships.
Yeah.
Not Luka, not Dirk, obviously, but J. Kidd, 3rd greatest Mav of all time.
Yeah, it'd probably go Dirk, at least right now.
Yeah, Dirk, Luka, and then
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd. I actually do think all Luka has to do is win 1 championship,
Yep.
and I think by the end of his career, he'll be a better player than Dirk all time.
I don't hate that take.
I mean, because
Obviously, you got to see what happens.
Dirk is fantastic,
Yeah.
but I just think Luka's a better talent.
He is, 100%. Dirk is greater. Luka's better.
Luka will have the All NBAs.
Yes.
He'll have the All Stars. He'll
Yeah.
have the MVP. He'll win an MVP. Dirk never did.
I'm going to call it right now. He
Wait,
wins
did
it
Dirk?
next year.
Dirk? No, Dirk never won MVP.
Yeah, he did.
Did he win MVP?
He did win MVP. Yep.
What year did he win MVP?
I want to say it was in the 2000s, but I'm going to confirm right here on the fly. MVP. 2011 was the Finals MVP. Where's the regular season MVP?
I don't even. Yeah, he didn't win MVP that year.
No, he won MVP.
Oh, you know what was the year? It was the year they were the 1 seed and they
2007.
lost in the first round. Didn't they?
2007.
Pretty sure they lost in the first round of that.
So, was that the We Believe Warriors series, I believe?
I think you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, so there you go. Hey, learn something new.
and that's NBA history with Rolly and Cullen. No, but I would confidently say Luka has the most to gain. But I could also say Jalen. I like Jalen Brown's a sneaky name out there. I mean, Jalen Brown. Think about this. Like Jalen Brown's got like the Celtics got clowned a little bit when he got that 5-year, $300 million contract. But he looks like the best player on their team right now. As Tatum misses a mid-range jumper, which the Celtics did not take out their starters, which is a little bit of a stunner for me. I thought they would, considering the Mavericks did. Dante Exum has the rock for the Mavs. He drives Euro step, kick it out to Hardy. He'll launch a 3 at the top of the key and knock it down. You know what this is going to be right here? This is going to be 4 minutes of the Dallas Mavericks going unconscious from 3 to make their statistics for the game not look bad. This happens every time. Whenever you have a historically bad shooting game and you lose in a blowout, your team will have the most unbelievable shooting stretch and garbage time to make the stats not look at bad when you're talking and like debating with your friends. Like they shot 38% from 3. Yeah, they were shooting 20% prior to the final 5 minutes. That's what always happens, man. Yeah, Raul, but here's the thing with the Jason Tatum narrative. I don't think the narrative on him would change because people are still going to clown him and just say, like, he has the best roster in the NBA around him. He could never lead a championship and elevate his team. Yeah. I mean, like, I got to be honest. Like, a championship for Tatum doesn't change how I view Jason Tatum as a player.
It doesn't, but what it does do is it eliminates kind of like, he'll never win it. Like, he'll erase some of the questions about, like, can he even win a championship? Because if he doesn't win it this year.
I mean, I've said this, and the Celtics hosts agree. If the Celtics don't win the title this year, it would be the biggest failure in maybe their history. And it would also be an indictment on Brown and Tatum. And it's just like, well, if you can't win this year with how easy their path was to the NBA Finals, how many injuries they had, the team built around Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, like, it's now or never. Like, if you don't win now, when are you going to win? Like, because the league is only getting better. The East is only going to get more healthy with Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, Damian Lillard returning from injury. Like, so it's now or never for Boston.
This will be the worst the Eastern Conference will be for many years to come.
This past year was the worst Eastern Conference I think I could ever remember.
It's bad.
You can point to the mid-2000s or mid-2010s when, like, the Hawks with Josh Smith, Kyle Korver, Jeff Teague, Al Horford, they were like the 1 seed. The Raptors were the 1 seed with DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, and LeBron was just coming out of the East with ease. Like, yeah, those East weren't great, but, like, when you consider the injuries, the Eastern Conference playoffs was the worst playoffs I have ever seen, maybe in my life.
I don't disagree.
There was no interest. There was like one good series, I think, in Philly and New York in the first round. Like, the Magic and Cavs went 7, but to me that's not a good series because I never was watching that series and was just like, one of these teams could make any noise in the playoffs. Hardaway triple, no good. Under 3 minutes to go in this ball game. 16 points and 11 boards. I am not going to hit my prize picks because Daniel Gafford had 3 rebounds. Tatum spinning, kicking out to Pritchard. He'll drive off a closeout. Good attack there. No bucket good. No bucket good. Good English, man. Hardy with the board. He goes coast to coast. He's fouled. Luke Kornet in the game. See, this is why we don't want Luke Kornet in the game. He's fouling, Colin. He's fouling.
Hey, you know what? He's giving his effort out there, you know? He's going to make the most out of his 2 NBA minutes. This is the stage of the NBA Finals Game 1, folks. Game 2 is Tuesday. Me and Rolly will be live for that on both Main and on the Heat Report.
Yeah.
So,
back with better audio.
Yes, that will happen.
And that means we have to go to a different studio. We'll see, though. We will see. I mean, I moved over here. It didn't really change anything, I suppose. Hardy goes 2 for 2 at the line. 19-point game. That run that Boston went on at the end of the first quarter into the second, where it was 23-5, just really killed it, man. And the Mavericks went on a pretty crazy run themselves to get it back to 8. Oh, my God, Svi Mykhailiuk minutes. Now, see, and he bakes it up and in on a floater. Now, that's the player that we came to see in this finals. Luke Kornet with a steal. Here comes Pritchard. Trailing Luke Kornet. Now to Hauser. Hauser driving. Hauser hanging. And he can't make it, but Luke Kornet tips it up and in. 2 minutes to go. Dos Manitos. How about this? 9 blocks for the Celtics in this game, only 1 for the Celtics. Or to meet the other way around. 9 for the Celtics, 1 for the Mavericks. Foul reach in called, and Dallas is going to get 2 free throws with 1:50 to go.
I will say, Game 2 will be closer. I'm not saying like closer as in like the difference between 23 and like maybe 20. Like I'm saying like we're gonna go into the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, and Rolly will not be as like just like we'll be
yawning.
Oh yeah,
I won't be yawning.
I'm willing to make a prize pick on that if they let me.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good game on Game 2. I don't think the series is over. It's not at all. There's been many series that are just blowouts either way. There was a series spacing on the teams. It actually was like sneaky. The Clippers-Mavs might be the one I'm thinking of this year in the first round, where it was even at 4. Like it was 2-2 after 4 games. But the first 4 games were all like 15, 20-point games. Triple by, was it Hauser? Jaden Hardy with a mid-range shot. Makes it a 21-point game with 1.5 minutes to go. We're nearing the end, folks. So if you have any comments, any super chats that you want to voice, now's the time because we're signing off quite quickly after this game ends. Anita says, see you Tuesday. Thanks for broadcasting. Anita, we'll be live on Sunday. That's when Game 2 is. Turnover. Here comes Dallas. 1 minute to go. Josh Green, corner 3. Good. We'll be live on Sunday for the NBA Finals Game 2, where the Dallas Mavericks will be fighting for their playoff slice, if you will, to try to even this series at 1 apiece. Everyone enjoy their Friday and Saturday evenings, because we'll be ready for you to enjoy a Sunday evening with us. Me and Cullen will be here. We'll be here. Josh Green to the rim, no good. And it looks like we'll just have dribble out. Final score, 107-89. The Celtics with a statement win in Game 1. It was never in doubt one bit for Boston. They jump out to a 1-0 series lead, winning Game 1 by 18 points. Suffocating defense, knocked down a lot of threes, struggled a little bit in the second half scoring-wise, but still had enough. And fun fact, by the way, the Game 1 winner of the NBA Finals, it has won 70% of the NBA Finals. And I think that's a perfect way to end tonight's stream. Celtics win one more time, 107-89. They go up 1-0 in the series, and you just heard the number, 70% of Game 1 winners go on to win the NBA Finals. Will it continue that way? Will the Celtics get banner 18? For Cullen Brown, I'm Nic Rohloff. Appreciate everyone who tuned in throughout the night. We'll see you Sunday for Game 2. Peace out.